What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Like a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 417 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Big up the man, them as well, blood. Lewis, Flawless, our day, our blood. You understand? Monts will be here. You get me? Apologies for the lateness. My fault, blood. You get me? Still trying to adjust to UK time, and you get me? After the side show, made the kids some lunch, and then I laid down on the sofa. And next thing, it's 2:10, blood. You get me? So my fault. You get me? Obviously, I'm always here, blood. You get me? But yeah, it was my fault today, blood. You understand? But the show is still going on, blood. You get me? You don't know the vibes. Make sure you slap a like on entry. You get me? Let me check in. Let me check in on the man, then, blood. You understand? That's how here. You get me? Looks like Monts was up in here saying he wasn't late, but look who's late, blood. You get me? But look who's here. You understand? Lewis, Mr. World Champion himself, blood. You understand? Looks like Jackson's on his way out, blood. Still waiting on Garnacho, though.
We need to sell before either Simmons or Garnacho pulls up anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's been a peaceful week. It's just been, just peaceful. There's not really been a lot that's been going on, simple as. But it is great to be back. Day 39 of the 1,461-day reign as your world champions. You already know where it is. And the Kings are gracing your screen with their presence tonight. So make sure everybody is watching at 8 p.m. as West Ham gets sacrificed. Up the Chelsea. Hit the likes, subscribe to all the unwashed mutants. Acknowledge your Kings. And big up everybody. Up the Blues. Up the Blues.
Yeah, big up Mike for the raid as well, blood. You understand? Man like Tim Cahill himself, blood. You get me? Big him up, blood. You understand? Flawless.
He's a man.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen you smile so early in the ep for a minute, blood. Thought you'd be a bit disappointed with your sighting getting hijacked on the high road, headlocked. All sorts of things, blood, phone taken. You get me?
Yeah, man. That was saying. That was stressful. I can't lie, man. I was saying. I feel for spells on that one. That's why I tweeted that. I was like, yo, I don't know how you lot deal with this. Because a lot of people called it as well beforehand. That's the craziest part about it. But it is what it is in regards to that aspect. Great move for Arsenal.
Nothing else?
Nah, nothing else. Good to be back, actually. Let me start there. Let me say that. How rude of me. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good to be back. You know, I have missed the show. It's a show that people could, like I always state, consistently ask me for every time. So yeah, it's good to be back. Good to have you back, Troop. Shout out Lewis as well. Monts will be here shortly. Big up the chat as well, man. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, and we're gonna talk about everything.
Yeah, say happy Eczema Day. Big up. Appreciate it.
This man with these slander names already, man.
You can't even give it a slander name, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Who is Zempix?
I rate him. You know that.
He's a decent talent.
It'd be interesting to see how Arteta uses him. I am interested to see where he plays and how he's utilized, but he's a very good player.
Mm-hmm. If you don't play him in the 10, then I'll be like, you know what? Cool. So yeah, that's a proper upgrade on Odegaard.
Well, you know we're gonna play from the left.
Keep him centrally, and it's cool. Like that there's no question marks of him. No question marks.
Big up Solly. Yo, big up Solly, blood. W's in the chat for Solly, blood. You understand? He pulled up with a bomber and a half, blood. You get me? Big him up, blood. He says, Troops, don't let these men change the narrative. We had to win the league this year, regardless of whether we got Eze. Also, we have to give credit where it's due. Josh K has backed Arteta. Nowhere to hide for him. Yeah, I fully agree, blood. You understand? These men are trying to push this narrative, blood. You get me? Saeed, the idiot, you understand? Trying to push this narrative about no excuses. You must. It was that before, blood. You get me? It was all of that before. You understand?
I wanna call doubt on that because I tried bringing that up when Yoker has signed. Because I was saying you had to win the league anyway, and it was like, no, we need Eze just to be sure of it.
What's the word? Not the target. There's a word, blood.
Well, you said that was
the what?
Expectation.
Yeah, the expectation was always to win the league, but it is if you are capable to win the league, blood. You understand? So
and now you feel more capable of that. That was why I was bringing up a couple of weeks ago. Because you remember the narrative I was saying with Yoker. I was like, you look, man said you all needed a goal scorer. You got the goal scorer. Mm-hmm. Now you got another playmaker on top. But it needed to just be the goal scorer.
Yeah, goal scorer is what we really needed.
Even
before, it was a must season for Arteta.
That's what I was going to say. Like, even before Eze, it was you must.
Yeah.
So now this is just added to it, and when he falls short, there will be excuses made. Not necessarily, obviously, Troops, not you, because you're gonna call it as you see it and call it out. But there will be excuses. There will be excuses. Or Liverpool.
I'm still like because we'll talk though, innit?
Yeah.
We'll talk though. But big up Solly every time, like you understand.
Big up Solly, man. The large super
chat. Big up OG Queens. Man, Andy in the chat, he's been crying on Instagram, blood. You get me? Crying on YouTube, blood. Crying like a bitch out the door, blood. Make it continue, blood. You see me? But big him up, blood. He says, now Arteta is so much pressure. But knowing his record, this team are going to crumble. I warned you about him. Flick. I warned you about him. Flick, I believe, to win quad number 6 coming. Bum. Yeah, because that man, they got 5 Champions Leagues, isn't it? So he's chasing his 6th, blood. You get me? You must win the Champions League this year, bro. You get me? After the way, you get me? You got dismantled in the semi-final. You man must.
Seem a bit iffy about it, though. I was reading the chat earlier. Brother was timing out Chelsea fans who were saying that we're going to win the UCL. Mm-hmm. I see you.
I'm moving shook, blood. You get me? Big up unknown AJ. Big up unknown AJ, blood. He said, big up, my hot take, this team can win the UCL. Great day and X Factor added up top. No, sorry, great defense and X Factor added up top. I don't know if we will have the consistency to win the league, in my opinion. Hashtag take it easy, blood. You know what I'm saying? Not even take your time with it, blood. Take it ease with it. Take your ease with it. You hear me? We're gonna talk, blood. We're gonna talk, blood. You get me? I like what the Arsenal fans are thinking, though. My brother Skies, we got Skies every time, blood. You understand? Yes, Troops. Hey, yo, I got something special for you. Never heard before. Steady remix, blood clot. Eze. Eze's coming. Oh, no, that's cold, blood. All right, on the same beat, blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that will go off, blood. You get me? Hear that in the Emirates and everything there. Well, fuck you mean, blood. Big up Kurt Chaos every time. Shout out a gal. They paid for his hotel to come Emirates. My life. I go to bed and it's Eze want Spurs. I wake up to Eze to Arsenal. Here we go. What the fuck? Bro, I was all over the place, blood. You get me? Like, started off with cussing Arsenal for giving Trossard a new contract and allowing Eze to go. And then I had to do another video because Havertz got injured. I thought, okay, cool, that's me done. And then I had to do another one because Eze's on his way home, blood. You get me? Arsenal Football Club, blood. What a football club, I swear to God, mate. Big up Facts. Eze Jet, Ezempic, Esri Ali, Eberiche G Easy, Eberiche Caprice. I don't
know what the next one is. Ezenmo. Ezelepsy is a mad one. Yo,
crazy.
Erectile
Facts, you got a lot of time on your hands, blood. You get me? Because there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, blood. You understand? 13.
It's that's Chat GTP, that.
All of that's from Twitter, bruv. I saw erectile dysfunction on there yesterday. It was on like
crazy.
I just know that's not fact, is what I'm saying. There's no way he sat down and thought of all that, is what I'm saying.
I never heard none of these until Arsenal have been, you get me, given.
Yes, because
you want to be a big club or not? You a big club or not?
Bro, I don't give a shit about that, bro. But I didn't see none of this slander when he was at Palace, blood. You get me?
Yeah, because
Palace on Arsenal.
You get me? Same with Gyökeres, blood. You get me?
No,
Mendy, bro. You understand?
All right,
hate is gonna hate, man. You understand?
Did you hear Eki TikTok?
Hate is gonna hate. Slandered as soon as he joined Liverpool. Delap had no slander names. Now they're calling him the Lapmus. They're calling him the Lap Dancer. They're calling him everything because he's joined the world champion.
The Lap Dancer. Nah, they're taking the piss.
Yeah, bro, it's what happens.
Nah, that's crazy. The Lap Dancer. That's crazy.
He's getting cooked.
I've not
heard that, yo. That's bad funny. The Lap Dancer is brilliant.
That's crazy.
Bro, I saw Jacob call João Pedro without the fucking, what was it? Oh. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
João Pedro.
It is what it is, man. Erectile dysfunction is crazy. That is a crazy slander name.
Bro,
yeah,
this is just
dark. I'll be real. Ezelepsy's mad though. That one there.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. He might have figured that one by himself. I'll give it
Ezelepsy. That's crazy.
Big up Adam. Months find out Gay is new contract talks and Risa might be going Spurs, which means no Isak.
Oh, really? And where did you read that?
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know, blood. Big up man like Bill.
Big up Billy.
Yes, the lads. Gonna be lively up there Monday. Can't wait. Blood.
Ain't that right? But we ain't talking about up there.
It's going down in Newcastle on Monday evening, blood. Make sure you're careful, you know what I'm saying? Big up
Carney.
Yeah, you got Carney as well. Big up AD. Bet on if Haaland will score in a final. 0 in 11 right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like to use the Henry thing, but Salah's got the same record. Like Haaland, some of the players.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
But you know who does?
Score in finals, blood. You get me? It's Drogba does though. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately,
Salah's at least got a goal in the Champions League final. Henry can never.
You get me?
There you are.
He could never.
You know what I mean? How many finals Salah now? 15 or something? Yeah, crazy.
No, man.
Big up Fats though. Again, he says, bro, I saw wild comments calling escalation. Eberiche Israeli. Jesus Christ.
Ezeculation is mad.
Eba Cheeks.
Obese. Oh, no.
X is full of lunatics, bro. These man, I swear down.
Yeah,
they got facts on a copy and pasting.
Yeah.
Where was this last season when I actually had my Eze agenda?
There was none. You get me? But
yeah, the Eze agenda does start today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
feel like my last season when he bagged that screamer and disappeared for the rest of 2024.
This is it, and then they acted like he balled out the whole year, bro. Eberiche eczema. Man. It starts today. Eberiche eczema. It starts today.
Mons, this is what I'm saying. You play him in the center. I hear it. You play him on the left.
Hey, bro, listen. We're here for the slander now. Unfortunately, Troops, this is what it comes to being a big club. You know what I'm saying? It starts today.
Bro, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, blood. Like, what's wrong
Just
with this
make
guy?
sure.
I think a man never washed his ears before he stepped onto the panel, fam.
Just make sure, man. Innit? We're just
But
reiterating.
big up Sir Giu, blood. Jesus Christ, blood. Man, that's Sir Giu, fam. Not even Sergio, blood. Truth, we know you are an LFC fan when you diss the others. Drop the Zoo fan base and Arteta. Come to the other side with the winners and help Mont diss. Nah, I'm good, bro.
I said the Zoo fan base.
You understand? I'm good, bro. You understand? I'm gonna be real, blood. I just support my local club. You get me? We'll keep it that way, blood. You understand? Fuck Liverpool as well, blood. You get me? I diss Liverpool as well. Like, what do you think this is, bro? Big up Nasco. Big up Nasco. He said you missed my previous one because I sent it an hour ago, probably. But big up Legends. Keep bench sell. Jesus Christ. Crash out edition. Tobes Road Rage. Troops, we are 15th blood. Saeed, wallahi, let's fight, Bruno.
Keep with 15th because especially Zar was standing on the tool that can never, like, he's standing on the stool, sorry. So you have to keep that, like, that the whole of that will never die.
Yeah, I agree with that. Saeed on bench, and I'd sell Tobes because it's Tottenham. We're used to it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get more Toes moments, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had it before, man. I wish football YouTube was the way it was in the Williams saga. That would have been so brilliant to watch. Or even worse, Sol Campbell again. Or fucking all the other 50 other players they've lost that I can't remember. Because it happens all the fucking time. But yeah, Troops is the keep one in that.
Flawless.
Yeah, that order. Yeah, I would say so. I think that's fair. I think the 15th speaks for itself, man. We ain't got to, like, that one's going to has lived on and will continue to live on. Say just hilarious with the Wallahi. And yeah, Tobes, there'll probably be more as well with what's going on in Spurs. He even crashed out just, what was it, a couple of days when the Eze news broke. So yeah, I'd go with that order.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree. Big up. Oh, erectile dysfunction. Glock 3000 and Bukayo Saka will be there.
That is.
Bukayo Saka was the better slander name in my opinion, but first,
Bukayo Baka is the best one, man. Can't lie, but yeah.
Big up Power Spy.
Yo, man are bringing out Bible names now. Yo,
this yeah, man.
We're going back to the Old Testament.
Yeah, man, I've gone mad, bruv. Big up Chike. Big up Chike, blood. Truth and Flawless beside Michael Jordan, who is the second greatest basketball player of all time. Also, gang, what advice would you give about dating since I've graduated from college by any means?
You just graduated from college. Calma. Oh, rush.
Yeah, just go out. You mean with that with the dating thing, bro? Just have fun, blood. You get me? You're young, do your thing. Don't get tied down.
Bro, don't get settled down to nothing at that age, man. I made that mistake. Yeesh.
Just enjoy yourself, man. For real.
Live your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, be safe in that. Be safe in that. Don't get played by no. You know what I'm saying? Don't get played.
Be safe in regards to strap up. Yes, use protection. Yes,
strap up like a gangster, bro. Always, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
without doubt.
And the second best, a lot of people will say LeBron.
But, because Kobe was before my time. I'm new to basketball. So
I'd go Kobe.
Yeah, off of what I've been told, and obviously the people I work with who've been watching basketball much longer than me and have much more knowledge on the game than me, I would say Kobe as well. I'd say him, but others will say different. I'm new to it. I've only been watching the sport like 3-4 years.
Big up Comical Ali. Troops, you've not read my super chats. Yeah, I just see a couple like that came in early, blood. I'm gonna go. That's
yeah,
I can't show them though. I can't show them though, but I can read them, innit? You get me? But all right, so let's do that. Let's do that quickly. All right, 1 minute. There's 2 more. Big up Todd Miller. How is Bipolar FC today? 4 more vids, troops. Yeah, I'm chill today, blood. You get me? Maybe 1 more if Eze gets announced, blood. You know what I mean? Maybe 1 more. Big up AP. And let's dead this Eze, Palmer, Cherky, and Verts debate. He sits on the table with Madison, Morgan, Gibbs, White, and them, man.
Who, Eze?
Palmer don't sit on a table with Cherky and Verts. Let me just say that. You get me?
Why not?
And why not?
I think because he's been missing since January, blood.
He wasn't missing in the
open
World
play
Cup.
goal, no open play goal since January, and you sit with Cherky. And I don't think so, bro.
No, the Saka's got like 1 since the end of November.
Saka's been consistent for how many years? And Saka's not in this debate.
And Palmer's been consistent as well, and he's carried his team to trophy.
I don't see Saka's name there. You know what I mean? I see them say Eze, Palmer, Cherky, and I'm not saying Eze sits with Palmer and Cherky.
Palmer sits on the A table, that's for sure.
I don't know about that, blood. You get me? You need to find your way into the football pitch.
I said 2 player of the tournaments just to say he sits with Madison. Oh, brother.
Player of a tournament of a preseason. Okay. Big up Sergio.
And you weren't calling it during the watch along.
Yeah,
you're like, yo, we have to call it what it is.
Player of the tournament's incredibly cheeky. That is killing me.
You get me?
Palmer does sit at the table, in my opinion. But
it's wild. But big up Sergio. Any bets on that Arteta clown not finishing top 4? That ain't happening. That is.
Yeah, don't make top 4.
That is one thing that is
even the worst case scenario, you'll make top 4.
That's one thing that's secure, blood. Big up Comical Ali. This is the one that I can't post, blood, but big up Comical Ali. Mons, do you reckon the Isak's transfer saga reminds of Alexis Sanchez deal? Drags on all sides. When he goes United, it all goes pear-shaped. I think it's different quickly because he was supposed to go City and then it went United. So it was different, isn't it? You get me? And he was 6 months left in his contract, whereas Isak's got years.
I think United, they were shit. Like,
and Alexis was playing as well. He was playing, he was training. He didn't go AWOL.
Alexis was Arsenal's best player before they left as well, to be fair. He was still your top scorer. But the thing is that with Man United, even though that Man United team would destroy this Man United team, that Man United team still weren't very good. There were still a lot of things around Man United that weren't great at the time. So it wasn't an environment that Alexis Sanchez was probably going to flourish in. Even though the player he was, you'd have thought he'd have flourished anyway because he was just that good of a player.
He was that good, yeah, it was expected.
Yeah, because he was that good. People didn't expect it, but like genuinely, and you see it now when he said as soon as he got there, he wanted to go back to Arsenal because Man United internally wasn't a great place to be. I think right now, Liverpool, internally, externally, it's the place to be right now. It's definitely one of the clubs to be at in the Premier League. So I think no matter how the situation's gone down with Newcastle, I think at this point, I wouldn't compare it to Man United in terms of internally how the club was being run. So I don't think it'll be that bad.
Big up Comical Ali again. He said the Eze deal was like the hokey pokey dance. It was in and out. Spurs tried to shake it all about, pause, but Arsenal got him. That's what it's all about.
That's crazy.
Literally, they did all the groundwork. You get me? They done all the foreplay, and man just come and took your gal, bro. You get me? Bare back to in front of you, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big up OG Queens again. He says you should have gotten Olmo from us, or this guy's an idiot. Aurelio Romeu.
Proper Chelsea.
Yeah, that you, blood. We trying to sell players for big fees. Don't worry, you won't win 0 titles. More injuries going to happen. I still have a better team. I go away to Levante. Bro, you got all this chat, blood. Just make sure you do something in it, fam. You understand? Big man thing. Make sure you do something, bro. Cause whole heap of chat. And when it comes to crunch time, you're gonna be there crying like a bitch, like you are every year, blood. You know what I'm saying? But big up OG Queens as always, blood. Big up Victory the Great. He says, he's replying to Chike, and he says, LeBron for sure, and bro, don't listen to anyone telling you to just have fun. A US school coach was even killed by his sneaky Lynx BF, who turned out to be a former student. Routed.
Wait,
Man.
so like because of one tragic incident, you can't just go out and just like have fun. But
That's
do a
just-
background check. Make sure they ain't taken, innit?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
don't. You know what I'm saying? Go with anyone who's taken, and then you avoid this. Well, you
Yeah,
don't
but
need
like
that.
you ain't got to settle down at the age of like what? You're
Yeah.
finishing college. You're probably like 18, 19. Like, fuck that.
Trust me, you don't need that
Fuck
drama,
that.
man. You don't need that drama. Trust.
Yeah, don't be beefing man over gal blood. That's a L.
Yeah, bro.
Real
Fuck
talk,
that.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
L.
This is. You know what this is? It's the Newcastle fans getting angry at Liverpool fans, bro. Don't be mad at me, bro. Be mad at the play. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm
Be mad
saying?
at
what?
the
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
What are you
I
vexing me for?
Be mad at the girl in the instance.
Be,
Yeah,
be mad at the girl.
yeah,
Do you know
man,
what
them
I'm
do
saying?
get it. Do
How
get
about
it.
this?
Like,
Be mad at yourself and think, what could you have done to prevent this? Or what should you have done to prevent this? Because if you had your gal under control, none of this would have happened. You wouldn't be in this mess. You know what I'm saying? But there's not enough accountability in this world. That's all it is.
And if she was gonna do it, she was gonna do it. There's nothing you could have done, really. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
If that's in her mind. That's in her mind.
And unfortunately, that's just character. That's just character that maybe you should have sussed out when you were trying to judge her character when you got to know her. So again, there's not enough accountability in this world. And maybe if there was, there'll be less, more people would be alive. It is what it is.
Here.
And maybe less man would be in jail.
I agree.
One place to start. Only place to start, blood. You get me? Arsenal. You understand? Not Arsenal v Leeds, blood. You know what I mean? That is obviously the topic, but the topic is Arsenal, blood. You understand? Hijack Eze having his medical as we speak, blood. You get me? He won't be in the squad to face Leeds. Midday today was the deadline for registration to be able to play this weekend. Obviously, we've missed the deadline.
That's a debut at Anfield.
I kind of respected it, and he cooks at Anfield, blood. You understand? He's Anfield is one of his playgrounds, blood. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you get me when he goes up there, blood. You understand? I'm seeing Frimpong's injured.
I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, blood. You get me? I'm seeing. I think the Frimpong injury.
Wait, Liverpool Arsenal's next week.
Yeah, that's next week, bro. You know what I mean? Like they have to go to Newcastle after all this talk. You get me? Joe Linton waiting for their man there, and then they got Arsenal the weekend after, blood. You understand? We're gonna be sitting there two wins out of 2, 6 points out of 6, blood, 2 clean sheets back to back. While Liverpool are going to war games, blood. You get me? Word to Survivor Series. Liverpool are going to war games, blood.
That's fine, Troops. That's fine.
But anyway.
That's what I thought, man.
Anyway,
That's
no. I'm gonna
be back.
Bro, shut up, man. Like, you managed
The premise back.
man. You
man. The premise back, guys.
Man, shook Liverpool, bro. You understand? Man ain't shook Liverpool, bro. I ain't shook no
No,
one.
wait,
bro.
just months. Quickly. Is Frimpong gonna be back?
No.
Will he be back?
No,
It's gonna be Connor Bradley trying to put in passion challenges on Eze.
Dominic Soboslai. It's gonna be Dominic Soboslai, my Hungarian right.
How long's he? Hey, months. How long's he out for? How long's Frimpong out for?
2 weeks, bro. Hamstring injury, blood. Unfortunately, you get me. We don't wish injuries on players. You understand? Same way I don't wish injury on Havertz, blood. You get me? I put a disclaimer. You understand? Hopefully you're well. You get me? We don't want you to be injured, blood. But if Havertz ever got injured, I don't know if we got Eze, blood. You get me? Some people are saying that it was behind the scenes before the Havertz injury, blood. I don't know, fam. You get me? I think that did play a role. I think that did play a part. But you know what I'm saying? We have got Hijack Eze, blood. You understand? We've been chasing him all summer, and we finally are getting the deal done. You understand? Man, little bro, Tottenham on the high road, fam. You get me? It's happy slap days, bro. You understand? You're just there sitting on the bus, minding your business. Next thing, you get me? You're going viral, getting clapped at the back of the bus, blood. You understand? It is what it is, bro. You get me? Like only Tottenham Hotspur could bottle a deal in this fashion, blood. You get me? It's a great deal, blood.
Here we go.
Huh?
For what's his name? They outdid bottling the Here We Go for Gibbs White a few weeks ago.
Literally, blood. Like this is, you know what I mean? They thought they were getting Gibbs White. Nope. Thought you were getting Eze. Nope. Thought you were getting Mbuemo. Nope. You understand? It's I mean, I don't know who's got rejected more, Tottenham or Newcastle, blood. You understand that? It's mad. It's mad for them, man.
Their windows fully dropped from like a 7 to about a 4 in my.
That's what I'm saying. These men were running around Tottenham. You get me? We were there, Europa. Oh, we won the Europa League. Yeah, watch us, blood. Yeah, what? Shut up, blood. No one gives a shit, bro. You understand? No one gives a shit, mate. You get me? You're one trophy after 17 years, blood. You're gonna have to go another 17 before you fucking get another one, mate. Yeah, you understand, man? It's a joyous weekend for Arsenal fans, blood. You get me?
It's crazy how
we've done the Sol Campbell again, blood. You understand? We've done the Emmanuel Petit again. We have done it again, bruv. You understand? Arsenal strike on Tottenham again, bro. You get me? They need to get Petit and Campbell involved in the fucking unveiling for Eze, blood. You get me? Rub real salt into the wounds, blood. You understand? Because them man, they are bar like a bitch, blood. You get me? Only for compilations they were putting out, blood. Man will use your compilations now, blood. You get me? We will use those compilations, blood. You understand? I got Tobes crashing out on the high road. You get me? X went flipping MIA for 12 hours. You understand? We got these men on the ropes, bro. You get me? Absolute fucking ropes, blood. You understand? It's a beautiful weekend to be an Arsenal fan, bro. You get me? It's just a shame that we couldn't get the deal done a bit quicker. And he actually, you get me, gets his debut at the Emirates, blood. You understand? But you get me? He's gonna start his Arsenal career in the fire. You understand? Anfield away. You get me? We have I'd say we have a good record there now. You know what I mean? Unbeaten in a few years. You understand? That's a good record. You feel me? You get me? Liverpool ain't beating us for years in the Premier League, blood. You understand? I don't think they'll beat us this year as well, blood.
What's the last 5 there?
I think they're like 3 draws, blood. I think it's like 1-1, 2. I think it's 2-2, 2-2, and I think 2. I think 1-2, 1-1-2-2, and 2.
The last time the team won there, I think, was when Liverpool won 4-0 with that Jota goal.
Which was 21-22. Yeah, 21-22. So you understand? Unbeaten up there in what? 3 years, blood? You get me? So it's you understand the record. There was a time when we went there, bro, and it was 5-1, 4-0, this score line, that score line. So you get me? That there it has improved, you understand? And maybe Eze will be the one to get man the win at Anfield, blood. You get me? Maybe it'll be Glockeres, blood. Who knows, fam? You understand?
13 years.
Yeah, we ain't won there since 2013. 2013. Yeah, 2013.
Oh, was it the Van Persie goal? The one we bagged that volley?
I think so.
Nah, we beat them after that. We beat them. It was Santi Cazorla and Lucas Podolski.
Yeah, you had that purple kit.
Yeah, that kit. Yeah. 2013, bro. You understand?
All right, first.
Yeah, it was time ago, blood. But we used to get peppered up there, bro. You understand? We used to get peppered up there. Now we're not getting peppered up there, bro. You understand? Now these man can't beat us, bro. You get me? So you understand? We're gonna see.
I love how he says that they can't beat us when
you can't beat us, blood. Like, you mean you can't, like, we've beaten you. We've beaten you in the last 3 years. We've beaten you more than you've beaten us. Yeah, so you can't beat us.
You're talking about in the Premier League,
yeah, in the Prem. You won in the FA Cup. You get me? But in the Prem, you understand?
At the Emirates, by the way,
and at Anfield, you haven't beat us, bro. In the Prem in the last 3 years, bro. You get me? So it's not like I'm sitting there chatting shit. It's what happened, bro.
It just depends.
That's not my problem, innit? You understand?
You man ain't won it. You man ain't won at my ground since 2013, bro. Since United last won a Prem. Understand that,
bro. Chelsea haven't won. Chelsea haven't won at Old Trafford for what?
And
when 20 years or something,
why are we deflecting to your word? Stay on subject.
Now we're going to do that because when you wanted to bring in Saka to the whole Palmer and thing, now we're going to run it back. Yeah, now you're lifeless. We're going to run it back on these men. Yeah, you want to run it this way?
Hey, it was a good United record. I'm with it, man. Let's go.
It's not one rule for one and then another for another one. Nah, blood. We're going to do it like that, blood. Yeah, we're going to have equality on the podcast, blood. Yeah, equality is what we stand for, blood. Yeah, and that's what we will show on this podcast.
Equality, high.
You get me? But you understand? Like I said, Mons is the one that's rattle broke. You ain't me for 13 years. I wrote all of this, blood. You get me? Like, I can see in your face, bro. Like, you're pissed we got Eze, bro. And you should be.
I don't care. I don't care about Eze. I got Florian Wirtz. I don't care about Eze.
Wirtz is getting stinker and hook, bro. You understand? Wirtz ain't doing nothing, bro. We're gonna talk about Florian Wirtz, yeah. You understand? We're gonna talk about that. You there, blood.
You're gonna talk about your striker too.
In his debut, blood. We're gonna talk about
your striker too.
Man, I'm lucky that you get me. Man was flying in from Jamaica.
Talk about Gyökeres too.
Man, I'm lucky, blood. You get me? But anyway,
what's the list? I've got Gyökeres. I've got Sakayo Baka on that list. I've got Arsenal anyway. Yeah, talk about those.
Like I was saying, bro. Yeah, home debut and bottled it, blood. Yeah, you understand? Home debut, yeah, against
Bournemouth, 3 touches, 3 touches in opposition box.
Best defender in the world, Van Dijk getting cooked like a fucking tin of beans, blood. You get me? But anyway, blood. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back on track, blood. You get me? This Eze deal, blood. You know what I mean? I'm just, blood. I'm. You lot can tell, blood. I'm loving life, bro. You get me? I'm happy. This is what we needed, but. What's the but? The left-hand side is still not sorted, blood.
You don't think
I'm glad you said that.
You don't think he can use
Eze can use the thing now. No, because bro, Lewis, I'm honest, blood, because Eze can do a job. Yeah. He can do a job, bro. But doing a job and being an actual left-sided player where you understand. It's different, bro. You get me? Like, if
Eze we should be replacing Odegaard, it's facts.
If we had,
man, don't think he's starting over Ode.
If we went out,
he should. Not he will. He should.
He should. He should, bro.
Why should he?
He should.
You don't think he's better than Odegaard?
Like, just off form,
you don't think he's better than Odegaard?
Be starting.
He's not better than Odegaard, but he's on better form than Odegaard.
Okay.
You understand?
2025 Eze has been levels clear.
Let's not even front, like, you get me? You understand? Let's not front about this, bro. Yeah? Remember, I'm the one that says that Odegaard shouldn't be sold. I'm the one that says he needs this competition. He needs that kick up the arse. You understand? But obviously, player for player, if they're both on form, Odegaard is the better player. Yeah? But Eze is on the better form now. Eze is the player that's got the confidence flowing through his veins. Eze is the one that anything he hits is turning to gold. You understand?
Yeah.
So for that reason, Eze should be starting ahead of Odegaard, bro. You understand?
What reason?
Form-wise, but we know it's not gonna happen. You're talking form-wise. That's what you're saying. You're saying
form-wise.
Yeah, form-wise, Eze is the better option right now. Do you understand?
Odegaard has been poor for a minute.
He has, bro. Like, he had a good game against. Like, I think he was one of our, not a good game, but I think he was one of our better players against United. I think in the first half, everything that when we were going forward, it was through Odegaard. Do you understand? So I think in the second half, he died. His decision making was off. He was losing the ball quite a bit. But I think the whole second half, the whole team just went.
The changes were shit. The changes were a bit shit as well.
And that as well. I think the changes did affect the game. He made the wrong changes. You understand? I think that did affect the game as well. But he was one of the better players in the first half, blood. You understand?
100%.
Him and Calafiori, for me, were our two best players in that first half. Whenever they got the ball in the final third or in the midfield area, I felt confident. I felt, yo, these men can create. I felt like, yo, you understand? It was a lot better than what we've seen from Odegaard. You know what I mean? But like I said, in that second half now, when his level is dropping and he's not creating, he's losing the ball, you bring on a man like Eze now. Yeah. Eze's gonna light up the play centrally, bro. You understand? Gonna carry that ball, gonna get shots off, he's gonna move it. You know what I mean? Commit players. I think he even helps Gyökeres, bro.
Of course, because he's a creative.
Because he's more of a forward player than Odegaard, bro. You understand? He's better in that final third right now. He's on more than Odegaard, blood. And he will get closer to the strikers than an Odegaard. You get me?
I hear that. But we know he's going to play. Obviously, we've established what we think should happen, but we know he's gonna play him on the left. Can it work? If it is Eze on the left and him drifting up inside and then
slow
the
blocks
fullback
to left
overlapping.
Like, I don't think it. Like, I think it can. It can work for a period, isn't it?
I think it works.
It can work for a period of time, innit?
Mm.
It's like a cover job where a man can come in cover and then you know what I mean. It's gonna drop off at a point, but it's not gonna be like a consistent. You get me? Where you're gonna get
plays it consistently.
What you get from Saka on the right, you won't get that from Eze on the left.
But it's gonna be a consistent move, though. Is that where the issue then lies? Long term.
I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if
he's playing him consistently out there.
This is the thing. You see Arteta, yeah, he's you don't know what he's on. Like he just switches like that.
He yes, but I don't think you're bringing in Eze to not play him.
I think Eze starts on the left now. I think now that Eze's here, I think the front line's going to be Eze, Gyökeres, Saka.
Yeah, and then Odegaard in the 10. That's the front four. If those four are fit, that's the front four. So that's why
he's going to be more. But I think on the left, he's going to be more trying to link up with Gyökeres.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But then you need
play them 1-2
overlapping fullback. The fullback got to overlap.
Yeah,
whoever the left back is. Yeah, whether that's Skelly, whether that's
Skelly's going to have to. But then he's gonna have to. Arteta's gonna have to change his game and say that the left back can't invert how he's inverting. Yeah. We're gonna have to just invert the right back, and then the left back's gonna have to fly down. But then even if the right back gonna be able, we might have to stop this inverting thing because we all know that Saka is better when he has Ben White or Timber overlapping. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. When you've got and then because you've got Odegaard so close to Saka, you don't need to do the fucking inverting thing now, blood.
Because you got Zubamendi and Rice in there.
Exactly. And then you have Calafiori. Like for me, Calafiori is the better choice if you're trying to.
He's about overlapping fullback than
if you're trying to play with that type of winger, then you need a Calafiori. Because he can actually go up and down, up and down, up and down. Get to the byline and get crosses in. Fantastic crosses, bro. Whereas Skelly's more, he wants to go in centrally.
Yeah, because he's a midfielder, like you meant.
Yeah, and get involved in the midfield play. So I think I think this move here could change our gameplay. I think even because this is the thing now.
Go on.
Martinelli is better with an overlapping fullback. He needs support. He's not that like Saka. You could say, like Saka, you could say, you know what, you got to go by yourself today.
Yeah,
you got to make it happen. And Saka used to get covered up on, so he's gonna make something happen. Yeah. Whereas Martinelli needs that support from the fullback. You understand? And the midfielder as well. Yeah? And the 8 as well. Yeah. So he's gonna have this could also ignite Martinelli as well. Because if you play to his strengths, there is a player there, blood. You understand? I don't think Martinelli has just fallen off a cliff by himself. I think Arteta has played a major part in that. His confidence going, his style, because somebody shot, like there was a clip going around. You see the game against United when he got the ball on the left and he done that stupid little crackhead shot. And it just rolled like a fucking piece of tumbleweed. Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
They showed another clip of him against, I think it was Bournemouth for one of them, blood. And Saka's whipped it in. Same kind of area, but he shifted it to the left and he shot and it was a fantastic goal. You understand? I think the way that Arteta's got him playing is fucked with his game, bro.
I think Arteta has definitely exposed his weaknesses.
Go on.
I said, I'm saying I think Arteta has definitely not helped Martinelli in regards to exposing his weaknesses.
Was it Palace chat? I knew it was someone who wears a black kit, blood.
Yeah, he's got a limit because Martinelli's got limitations. So when you do that, the way he plays him just adds to those weaknesses and exposes his limitations.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see what he does. It seems Arteta is switching how he's going to play. Is this the final? People keep talking about these phases. Is this the final form?
This has to be the final boss.
Yeah, this is the final form.
This has to be the final boss now, blood. You get me? Because I'm not going to lie. Skelly, boy, that kid, rate him, bro. You know what I mean? But as a left back, what benefits Arsenal more, Calafiori or Skelly? I think Calafiori.
So Skelly's not a left back.
Nope. I'd rather see Skelly more central. I'd rather free up. I'd rather take Skelly out of this left back thing. Yeah,
this left back shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I want him out of this left back thing because you've got Calafiori there. Even though he's like, if he can stay fit, he's the one. You got Timber who can play there as well. You get me? Mosquera can play there as well. So there's 3 of them, blood. Yeah. Then you've got Ben White and Timber on the right. Mosquera can play there as well. Yeah. Then you got Saliba, Gabriel. Mosquera's there again. Yeah. Free up Skelly into the midfield. Do you understand?
Play him as a midfielder. Huh?
Free him, put him into that mid. Kiwior, I think Kiwior could be going Palace. If he don't, you got Kiwior there at centre back as well. He can do a job at left back for a game. Not a consistent level, but a one game at home against Everton, you could throw Kiwior in there, blood. Yeah? So free up Skelly and put Skelly into the midfield, bro. Do you understand? Because I remember, and look, the man just said it. I remember Ainsley, bro, playing right back, asked to play out of position, was a natural midfielder, and then you get me. He had enough of playing right back. That was one of the reasons why he left. Do you understand? Because he wanted to play more central. Arteta wanted him as a right back, blood. I don't want that to happen with Skelly now. Where Skelly's like, yo, this man just I want to go in, I want to go central. I want to go to my natural form. You understand? And I think that if you put Skelly into the midfield, that's more options in the midfield now. The midfield looks stronger again now. Because now you look at that midfield, you're like, okay, you got Ethan, you got Zubimendi, you got Rice, you got Odegaard, you got Eze, you got Marino, you got Skelly in there, you got Ethan in there. Bro. Then you can free up now. Now you can get rid of Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Lokonga, all of these men. You understand?
Okay.
Like, this is the thing. Skelly's defending is iffy as well, bro. Let's not move like Skelly is like, you know what I mean? Solid. You know what I mean? Like he looked very leggy at the start of this season.
Said that in pre-season. I've not watched you lot, but I've heard multiple Arsenal fans say that in pre-season that he's looked shaky at fullback from a defensive standpoint. Is that due to pre-season though?
Man, is it due to talking logically, but Arteta don't have the same logic, bro? I know ball, blood. You understand? Tell Arteta to watch TroopzTV, bro. You know what I mean? Man, I got tactics for days, blood. You understand? I can see. So how can he not see if he's on 15 million? I'm not on 15 million, but I can see. I can see what will make this team go off.
Because how much money?
A few changes you have to make, a few tweaks, and then that changes the gameplay as well. That changes the whole style of play. There's more fluidity in the play now. You get me? There's more danger. You understand? But you have to make that change, bro.
Will he make the change?
If you want to play Eze as a left winger, you have to play Calafiori as the left back.
Yeah, because you need the overlapping fullback.
You need the overlap, bro, because that's when he can cut his side, get his right foot shots off. He could link up with Gyökeres, link up with flipping, because Rice is going to be running in, Odegaard going to be running in. He's got only for link up play. Play the 1-2 going behind. You understand? You have to. That is the way you have to play it, bro.
Will he though? That's the question,
bro. If he is, because I said to everyone, Calafiori starting against Man United. And I said Calafiori should start. I said he should start and he will start. Yeah? And what happened? He started him, bro. You get me? Calafiori went on the inverted thing. Calafiori was up and down that flank, bro. You get me?
Isn't he a centre back by trade though? So is this like a new role for him? I'm confused.
He's not like he plays in a 3 as a centre back. I don't think it's a 2. I think it's the 3 that he plays in. So he can go out to the left. But he started off as a striker. And you could see in him that, this guy was playing forward for a long period of time. You know what I mean? Because the capability, the ball striking, the passing, the weight of pass, the vision, the way he can just fly past someone, drop the shoulder and he's gone. You're like, this is all of a forward player, blood. You understand?
He had the forward runs. He had the forward runs already. Though you could see it for Italy when he was running forward
in the Euros.
Yeah,
flying. You know what I mean? That's the Calafiori that I've seen in pre-season, and that's the Calafiori that I saw against Man United, bro. He had United on absolute ropes, bro. And I think if you add Eze to that instead of Martinelli,
I don't know about ropes. You lot are rubbish, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. He showed the glimpses.
He was cooking. Calafiori was cooking. He never had. I think Calafiori had a good game defensively. He was on point. He never got caught out going forward. You understand? Even in like the corner kick for the goal, it's him that wins it to get it to Odegaard, and Odegaard. Lovely bit of footwork. Send man on his batty crease. You know what I mean? Rice does what he does from the set piece. Puts a fantastic cross in.
This is a hard press, but I don't know. I feel like Calafiori is definitely a good left back choice. I just think that obviously that everyone talking about Skelly being one of the best left backs. I feel like that chat's gone as quickly as Levi Colwill being like the next best thing after being a meme. I feel like that flip's been a bit crazy. Like, I don't know
That's
how
because
Lewis
Cole's
Kelly.
been on form for the last 5 months. That's why.
Yeah, but as he was a meme for longer than 5 months. And my point is not Cole.
Yeah,
my point is like the Lewis Kelly worship tribe now doesn't want him to start left back. All of a sudden, it's all a bit like
no. It's not that. Yeah.
really,
No. It's not that. But when you're looking at it, yeah, Skelly is not a natural left back, yeah, and he likes to invert. When you're playing a winger like Eze, who doesn't want to touch line tight, get to the byline, he wants to cut inside, get to the 18-yard and cut now. He doesn't want to make that run, and he'll make that run now and again, but his natural instinct is to cut in. You need a natural left back, blood, not someone who's gone in there and done a fantastic job and played out a position. You need a man that actually knows how to play that role. Skelly don't know how to play that role. You understand? Obviously, he's being told. This is the thing as well. Obviously, he's being told as well to invert by the manager, because in a left back position, you're not going to naturally go into the midfield. You're going to stay wide. You're going to be trying to support your winger. You understand?
So what was all this? I can't lie. Lewis, flawless. Tell me you're not hearing this switch up with Lewis Skelly. To me is just sounding a bit like this is not really adding up. You don't
if you had Rodrigo,
you don't get to.
If you had Rodrigo on the left, you can play.
I think Lewis Skelly had a bad start to pre-season. So that's
what are you confused about?
A player this much only to be like, you know what? I don't want him to be my left back because you know he ain't playing in midfield for Arsenal. So I don't get it.
I understand it because I don't think it's more so on him. It's with Eze.
It's not
as
on
we
him.
spoke
It's
about.
to do with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not about his ability. If like Martinelli was better and they had someone of Martinelli, if they went and signed Rodrigo, for example, then
none of you said that. None of you said that.
Yeah,
none of you said that. They weren't Arsenal fans saying, "Oh my God, Miles Lewis Skelly is filling in. This is a great job." No one said that. That was stop making things up. No Arsenal fan was saying, "Oh my God, we know he's like." No. You lot were just talking about how good of a guy player this was. Allow me, do not change the narrative.
He's a good because he's a good narrative. He's a good player and he's a good fullback.
No one's saying Skelly's a bad player. But the way you kind of ranting and raving, there weren't no talk about him filling in a position. There's nothing to do with that.
You're talking
there was talk of him possibly, maybe one day, being in Arsenal's future midfield. But the fact that, we've got another left back in Miles Lewis Skelly was the talk, best left back in the league. Now you're telling me he ain't good enough to play left back.
Who said best left back in the league?
This is the biggest fish up the league. Best
left back in the league.
Best left back in the league is crazy, yo.
What are you talking about? When I
want to know who said best left back in the league.
When I brought up Lewis Hall's name in comparison to Miles Lewis Skelly, man, were looking at me like I was a madman. You are a madman.
Yeah, I'm a madman. Not for that. You're just a madman in general. Not for that.
Yeah. I'm a madman for that. I'm a madman in general.
When did I say Lewis Skelly is the best left back?
Left back in the league is crazy.
When did I say best left back in the league?
One of the best left backs.
When did I say one of the best? Man said I said the best. How do
you go from one of the best left backs, or the best? I don't know. How do you go from one of the best left backs to this guy can't play left back?
I don't think you would have said more one of the best because that was high quality.
Exactly. So I don't know what Monts is on, blood. Maybe on Never a Foul. I don't know. Maybe on
TroopzTV. You had Perkins, you had Anthony Robinson, you had all these man cooking.
I'm telling you now.
I don't get that.
Go and look. It's in the archives. I'm not crazy. It's in the archives.
I did not say he's the best left back in the league, bro. Don't lie.
But the thing is, you can be one of the best left backs in the league, but not fit.
Big up Curtis for the raid as well. My fan.
Big up Curtis every time. I think you can be one of them. But Monts, I think you can be one of the best left backs in the league, but not fit. What's going on there?
No, you can't.
Why can't you cannot fit?
If you're one of the best left backs in the league, then it should be fine.
No, but the reason why. No, but I'm not saying. No, but look. This is why Monts is chatting shit. Yeah? Let me show you why. Let me show you why Monts is chatting shit. Yeah. Let me show you why Monts is chatting shit. Yeah. Let me show you why Monts is chatting shit. Yeah. I'm saying that because you've signed Eze as a left winger. Yeah. Yes. If we signed Rodrigo, play Skelly. Yeah. Because Rodrigo's a winger. He can hold the wing. He can do it. Do it yourself. He's got that capability. Yeah. He's a natural winger. He knows how to play on the left-hand side. That's where he wants to play. Yeah. That's his Afian place. Yeah, in Jamaica we say I feel in place. Yeah, I feel in place. Yeah, on the left hand side. You hear me? I said, when you buy a person who is a 10 and you're telling him to go and play on the left because he's played there a few times, yeah, you're gonna have to change your style.
Yeah, you need someone
you
who
can't
overlap.
because he's going to be isolated, bro. So you have to change your style. Do you understand? When you sign certain players, it could change your style. So
Yeah,
I don't get it.
But
Yeah,
one of the
yes,
best.
I'll say
it again.
I ain't saying
So
Skelly's
after
not good
that-
enough.
So I'll say, so cool. Skelly is one of the better left backs in the
yeah.
league. So therefore, he should be capable of overlapping. And as I said, you said it's very much possible for him to be instructed to invert. Even though it might suit his natural game to invert, he's being instructed to invert. So can't he be instructed to overlap? All you're doing is running. An overlap.
You can, but we know that's not like the. Actually, we can't even say
but
that.
it's not just that, is it?
No, you run, but then what do you do out there? He's not. He's a
midfielder. Well, he's a midfielder, right?
He's a midfielder. Yeah, he's not on the left. That being on the touchline is
Exactly. You're saying that. Look,
He's
just. I like tell him flawless. This fucking idiot. This is why you're a fucking madman. Whether or not, whatever the fuck you. Even when you're quiet, you're a fucking madman, mate. Yeah, because you're here saying, "Oh, you're just running up and down the wing." Bro, he has to know. He has to know what run do you make? What run is I making this time? What the timing of the run? You understand? Do I go now? If I go now, is man covering? There's more to it than just running up and down the flank. If it was that fucking easy, we'd all be fucking left backs, blood. Yeah? You understand? If it was that fucking
I
easy.
wouldn't be a bad winger
No,
because
I can't do it.
What the fuck is that?
These are professional footballers. They
What
know
are we
when
doing
to
here,
run.
blood?
They
Yeah,
know
come
when
on,
to
let me
run.
tell you something. That's like asking Trey has played midfield majority of his career, yeah? Now you're telling him, yeah, go play left back. Bro, he's a midfielder. His game
It wasn't
is
a
all.
problem. It weren't a problem when he was playing, but it weren't when Skelly was playing well. It weren't a problem. Man,
No,
them
but
weren't
he
talking
never.
like
No,
this.
but
They
look.
weren't talking about
All
this.
right, look at this now. Look at this. The whole time Skelly was playing well, yeah, our left hand side still stunk. Yeah,
Shit, nothing to do with
it
Skelly.
still stunk. Yeah, every time. Let me tell you something now. Yeah, every time that Martinelli did look half decent, Calafiori was the left back. Even that pussy old politician, bro. Yeah, when he went there, yeah, he again looked better. Yeah, because he has support. Yeah, when you put Skelly in there, he's on his ones and you're fucked. It's stinking. Yeah, so you don't want that. You don't want that to happen to Eze now. Yeah, you don't want that Eze treatment to you don't want that Martinelli treatment to happen to Eze now. Yeah, so you put in a natural left back who can actually get up and down and support the fullback because he understands that role. You're here saying run up and down the flank.
Yo, I love that. Yo, that is
fuck,
great,
bro.
Man said, yo,
next he's gonna say, yeah, all goalkeeper's got to do is catch the ball. It's more than that. How are you catching the ball so it don't drop? So you don't break your fingers. There's a whole heap of things.
If you're a professional footballer and you don't know when and when not to overlap your winger, you shouldn't be playing in the Premier League. Factual information. If you do not know when and when to not
there's
to
more
overlap,
to it though.
Exactly.
I don't need to.
You're being disingenuous.
That's self-explanatory. I don't need to tell you, man. There's more to overlap in your winger. We all know that. We all have a decent knowledge of football to know that there's discrepancies when you need to run and when you don't need to run.
That's not his. And the thing is that fullbacks have different strengths and weaknesses. That's not Skelly's game.
It's not your game to know when and when not to overlap. I've seen James Milner do it.
Not to overlap. No. Not to overlap.
Milner is a versatile player who can play in any position on the fucking pitch.
When you get the ball out there and things of that.
Some players are not like that.
That's why Milner didn't.
Some players can only play their role. Some players can't. Some players are not versatile. Not every player has versatility in their game. Not every player can go and do a job in a position. Some players can only play what they know.
I think it's the
It's not about knowing ball or play. It's the facts.
Your left side was shit because of Martinelli, not because of Skelly. Skelly's a good player. It's like your left side was shit because of Martinelli. Now I understand you're saying the role will change and whatnot, but I'm just going by my original point because we've gone down a tangent now. My original point is that the way you lot were talking about Mr. Miles Lewis Skelly, left back of the year, is crazy now. The switch up with the kind of, I just think that's all a bit crazy. Similar to how these man switched up on Levi Colwill. It's mad crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, flavor this, flavor that. I don't know. Things just changed very quickly.
No, but Colwill's different, man. He played consistently.
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Levi Colwill, you don't want to Levi Colwill out of your club. He was a meme. You don't want to call him a bitch.
He played his way
and then after
here's where I'm coming in for this, because Levi Colwill played his way into getting people's respect. He's the wrong guy to use.
Let me land. I'm just calling you out. Let me land. I'm calling you out. And
he's waffling, man.
After 3 months of form, you lot worship that man like he wasn't Satan spawned 3 months ago. Now, as I said, at least the Chelsea fans have said to me, yeah, not gonna lie, that's true, but he's playing well now. So that's what it is.
You play well, you get respect. You play consistently, you get even more respect. You become a key part of winning trophies, you get more respect.
I'm just calling out the switch up, and you lot don't want to hear it, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest though. How about this? Anyone if they're playing like shit.
How about this? No. The way you were talking about Cole wasn't the same. But it's the same with Liverpool fans and Luis Diaz. They wanted him out. And then last season, when he went false 9, oh my God, Luis Diaz, one of the best wingers in it. Liverpool fans did it too. This is not a fan thing. I'm just calling you, man.
Like, this isn't anything that you know. But my thing is, this isn't things that you judge fans on anyway. You play like shit, you get criticized. You ball out consistently for months, you get respect.
Bro, I'll say it again. The way you remember chatting about Cole and it took that 3-month turnaround was nasty work.
Yes, because he played consistently for 3 months. How is that hard to figure out? How is it hard to figure out that if a player plays? It would be an agenda to be criticizing a player after months of good form. What are you talking about?
All right, flawless. If Bruno Fernandes gave you 3 good months, what's the thing?
Bruno Fernandes has been playing for them for 5 years.
Let me know.
Bruno Fernandes has been playing for them for 5 years. That don't make any sense.
Martinelli gives you 3 good months. He's still a scrub, or you want to keep him? Still a scrub.
Martinelli's been playing for them for 5 years.
Martinelli's a difficult example.
Second full season.
No, Martinelli's a difficult example. How long has Colwill been at? No. Look, how long has Colwill been at? How long has Colwill been at Chelsea in the first?
He's had 2 seasons playing as a centre back for us. Well, this is his 2nd season, and he's injured. So he's had 1 season playing as a centre back and another time at left back on the pot.
6 years, bro. He's
had a lot less surface area to work with. He's come into form for months, and you think we're going to just keep running the same agenda on him? No.
Man, it's not about running
any sense. And then you compare him to Bruno, who's been stinking at United for the best part of 5 years.
And you're saying that man's turning on Skelly. No one's turning on Skelly. I'm saying that.
I didn't say no one's turning on Skelly. I didn't say that. I didn't say
the praise is not the same. That's what he's saying.
The praise is the praise is still there. I'm saying that for the benefit of the team, yeah, going forward, it's better for Calafiori to play at left back than Skelly. Skelly's not a natural left back, bro. He's done a job. He's done a very good job. No one ain't downplaying Skelly. No one ain't saying sell Skelly. No one ain't saying drop Skelly. No one ain't saying that.
Right, that's fine. What
man is saying is, if now that you've signed Eze, to get Eze into the game and to get what you want out of Eze from the left, you need to play Calafiori. That's not me saying, oh, fuck Skelly. Are you dumb? I literally got Skelly on the back of his shirt, blood.
I never come out my mouth. I didn't say
I just spent money. No. I just spent I just spent money on Lewis Skelly, bro. On getting his shirt fucking thing in his shorts for Trey, bro. So you understand? I'm the kind of dad that if they say a name, I'll be like, nah, you're not getting him. Pick someone else.
I didn't say that.
Nah, you're not getting him.
Lewis,
he said Skelly, I said, cool, you can get Skelly.
And Lewis, you've got it wrong as well, what I said. As I said, I didn't say you can't praise a player if they played well. I just said the way you man gave that man vim, like he was the spawn of Satan, and it took a couple of months worth of games for you to turn your whole life around about him, was just nasty work. It was nasty. That's not just a fan thing. It was nasty work. It was nasty work, bro. Like, it was nasty work. The negative energy. Like,
you're acting like 3 months. You're acting like 3 months is a 5-game run. 3 months is not a 5-game run. If anything, it was probably longer than that too. If you like the World Cup,
bro. I'm still even the chat knows. I can say it agree with you, bro. That's how you know.
3 months max.
5 months. It's been 5 months actually. March to July.
No. I saw the turnaround after 3 months, bro. But it's like, as I find, you lot don't want to take accountability.
Yeah, because like
you
one
don't
month,
want to take
yeah,
accountability.
because 1 month goes to 2 months, and then it becomes more than just
Yeah.
a little run, and it starts to look more like a level.
Yeah,
5
it's a
months,
fickle thing.
not 5 games.
Yeah, I hear it, Lewis. I hear it. It's a fickle thing. So a man can be an absolute scrub and a piece of
not
shit
a
for
fickle
majority of the
thing.
year.
You
He can
credit
be 2 good
people
months,
where it's
and all of a
deserved,
sudden it's a
and you
different thing.
criticize when it's deserved.
I'm not saying no. You see, there's a difference between criticism and what was happening to Levi Cole. He was a meme. You man hated that man and wanted him out the club. 2 good months.
brother,
CB went, I ain't gonna lie, CB went mad with it, like the whole spray thing.
The way you man was going was mad.
Yeah,
crashes
CB
it
on
anybody. CB crashes it on anybody, bro.
There I bring up Jackson. There I bring up Jackson. Now he was the best striker in the league, and now he's gone. There I bring up that one.
Because the form's dropped. Because the form's dropped.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't talk to
When
me
you
about
play
that,
like
man.
crap for a long
That's
period of
fine.
time, you get
That's
the
fine.
criticism.
You don't want to change
What part of anybody can hold smoke if you aren't performing? Are you struggling with?
Bro, there's a difference between criticism and what you man were doing, man. As I said, if you don't want to,
it's the way it felt in it. It's the galley thing again, isn't it?
Oh yeah, apparently it's the way it felt, bro. You don't know what you were saying. You don't know what you was doing. Just to be accountable.
Yes,
for switching
because he
up,
was playing like crap, and then for the next 5 months he dropped bangers.
5 months.
And now people are respecting him. That's what happens when you're consistent.
Yeah, man.
He's been consistent for 5 months. What are you laughing at?
If obviously he's injured now, so unfortunately, but if he had a good month, what is it? Is it if he had another bad month? Is it
5 months?
If it was another bad month, does he get the black spray out again? Which one is
5 months?
Which one is
5
it?
months.
I guess
you keep laughing to yourself. It's fine. No one else is laughing. But it's 5 months.
Of course, it's about Chelsea. You're never gonna laugh if it's negative about Chelsea. It's fine. I'm just saying. If he
No. When it's disingenuous. That's what this is. This is disingenuous. Yes, it is.
I said that word earlier, blood. A man called me a madman. Now
it's not okay to criticize people for playing poor and then to give them the respect that they deserve for performing well.
Wanted him out the club. You man wanted him out the club.
And then he plays well enough to a point that nobody wants him out. How hard is that to get?
Oh. You man wanted him out the club. Who are you talking to?
And then he played well to a point no one wants to sell him. What are you talking about?
God. Do you know what? I want Sanchez to have another 3 months, and I want you lot to say you want to keep him.
Sanchez hasn't had a good 5 months, so you failed with that one too.
No. It's been like 2 months, so let's give it another 3. As I said, I want to have another.
No, it's been one final.
No, it's not. No, it's not. He had a good tournament. He had a good tournament.
Yes,
he had a good 2 months.
No, literally in the semi-finals, he did a fumble, and Cucurella had to clear the ball off the line.
Yeah,
so try again.
He had a decent back into the tournament. He had a good Club World Cup. Let him have another good couple of months.
See,
and I want
about talking about Colwell playing brilliantly and comparing it to Sanchez playing decent. Your agenda's dead.
That's fine. It's not an agenda.
Your agenda's dead.
I call out what I see. And you don't like.
Yeah, well, you need to go Specsavers then.
I don't need to go Specsavers, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's big bidders out here, man, and that's fine. You deal with the cataracts. And that's it. You're being called out about
the cataracts. Then you see brilliantly.
That's fine, bro. I call out what I see, man. No,
literally in the semi-finals, he came out late, and Cucurella had to save him on the line, but he's had a decent.
Yeah, man. I hear it, man. As I said, I hear it, man. Like, it's cool. Like, Cole's the guy now. Fine.
Yeah, let me not even get into Flamengo and him not knowing when to catch the ball. But here we go.
He's the guy.
Monster's always correct.
No, I'm not always. I don't need to be always correct.
Yeah, Monster always thinks he's right, bro.
I'm calling out what I see, man.
Monster always thinks he's right, blood.
Yeah, man. Well, at least I'm a winner.
Damn straight.
No, I'm saying.
Flawless, how are you, man?
I'm good. I've missed this, man. This is good.
Yeah, man.
This is fantastic. I don't know how Arsenal versus how Eze to Arsenal ended up with Colwell being terrible at Chelsea and then now being better at Chelsea.
Yeah, apparently I'm down playing Skelly, blood. You get
we got there.
Turn it on Skelly. Turn it on Skelly. What tomorrow? Turn it on Skelly.
That was not on the bingo card. I don't know how Eze to Arsenal.
Spent like 40 quid on getting his fucking shirt.
No one said anyone turned on Skelly. No one said that. You're hearing things. No one said that. No one said that, man.
Fucking guy, blood.
I just I just see energy switches. I'm just like, oh, okay, noted. It's noted down, man. All right, noted down.
From the
Premise back indeed. The premise.
But Arsenal Leeds. Let me get quick prediction from the man then, blood. I see someone in the chat saying don't downplay Leeds, bro. Fuck Leeds, blood. Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Leeds ain't doing nothing, blood. Yeah, you understand? We are steamroll them boy there. Glockerez, it's your time, my brother. Yeah, it's your time. Yeah, your time to get that goal before we go to Anfield.
Yeah, scraps. Here we go.
No, Troops. Talk about that fucking stinker because you're gonna talk about works of stinker when we get to me. Talk about that fucking stinker.
This is my thing now. How
talk
can
about
you
it?
This is my thing now. How can you have a stinker if you don't get the ball?
You lot, listen, man them.
Hey, just
how can you have a stinker if you don't get the ball? If you don't get the ball, no. Let me land. How can you have a stinker if you don't get the ball in areas where you can actually do something? The man's getting the ball in the channels. Yeah, you understand? De Ligt tried to barge him. He sent De Ligt back to Amsterdam, bro.
Was João Pedro laughed at?
He sent him back.
João Pedro didn't get the ball against Crystal Palace. I was hearing João Pedro slander. Talk about this. Talk about the stinker.
Yeah.
There's no stinker if you don't get the ball. There's no stinker. How come I say Chips hiding when I did the Saeed show that the next morning?
He was like this.
Yeah,
he was like this.
I wasn't hiding. We literally couldn't film the pod.
No, he did the shadow, man.
The fuck, blood. I literally filmed the Saeed show and then I couldn't do the pod because I had to pack my bags and go to the airport.
Yeah, I was really bad.
But this is the thing. If he never got the ball,
because we're talking about his jewels. That's right.
If he never got the ball. He never got his chance,
man. We're talking about every
time win his duels.
Every time the ball went to him, it was in the channels.
But you could still hold the ball up in the channels.
Yeah, but he's back. You lot were doubling up on him.
No, it was just De Ligt.
It was De Ligt and Shaw. Every minute Shaw was there.
Yeah, it was Shaw. Yeah, you're Gyökeres, man. You know what I'm saying? You tell me you can't handle that. You can't handle that. Man will tell me where.
I'm moving like no. If he had a chance, he'll score.
He had a chance. Just give De Ligt.
Never had a chance.
De Ligt had him. Just give De Ligt his credit.
Talk about Chelsea. Just say João Pedro didn't get the ball.
Give De Ligt
never had a chance.
Say that because if I would have said the week before that Gyökeres is doing nothing and De Ligt's going to pocket him and this, that, and the third.
Pocket him, though. What are we talking about?
No, let me land. I'm not saying I'm saying if beforehand, if I would have said that and Gyökeres is going to lose most of his jewels, I don't know the numbers, but I watched the game. I know he lost the majority because of De Ligt. Yourself and the Arsenal fan base would have been telling me how wrong I am. Yo, just give credit to the opposition, man. De Ligt did the business on him. He lost most of the
all I'm saying is when Oba had them 7 touches against Arsenal.
Let me reply to Flawless. Yeah. So what De Ligt did was keep him out the box.
Yes.
What he did was that's what he did. He never. It's not like and the thing is that he wasn't getting the ball centrally. Every time he was given the ball, they're fucking playing him wide.
Yeah, that is not his.
Obviously, he could go into the channels and do his thing.
Yes,
but that's not why we bought you, blood.
Because you know what's crazy? If he would have went into the channels and done his thing and held off De Ligt and Span and linked up with Odegaard and linked up with Martinelli and Saka, that's all we would have.
They weren't even close to him.
Yeah. No, they wasn't. And that's
he wasn't even. He was isolated a lot of the time as well.
Yes, he did.
And that's why I think Eze will help him. Because Eze will be higher up the pitch.
And I agree with that. But you are Gyökeres. You are, the guy with more goals than games. You are the most informed striker.
Yeah, but it's his first game, bro. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's his first game.
I'm not saying.
Noted.
I'm not saying that.
It's his first game.
It's his first game.
What's noted?
But you know what I don't like. You know what I don't like about this first game thing? That was not the conversation.
No, but it was away from home as well, so it's a lot different.
It's Dusty Man United.
Yeah,
it's Dusty Man United. We're not doing that. It's Dusty Man United.
No.
We're coming to your ground.
Let me finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
were playing against a team that we don't play well against at that ground. Yeah, so I already knew the performance was gonna fucking stink. Yeah, that's why I said 2-1 Arsenal. I never said 3-4. I said we'll win 2-1. Yeah, so that means it's going to be a close game. 2-1 is basically 1-0. Yeah? So I already knew the performance level is not going to be there, blood. Yeah, we're not going to be free-flowing. The fluidity ain't going to be there. The passing, the patterns of play, whatever. Yeah? And the way that we also played, We
you lot were
stunk
poor.
out the fucking
Yeah, you
place.
lot were
There
poor.
was no, there was no patterns of play. There was no style.
Yeah.
We weren't good in the transition. There was nothing, blood. There was no creative spark.
No,
There was no. At no point did we have United pen back.
No, because you lot didn't dominate the ball, which is crazy to me. That
Exactly, and that's what we normally do. So if we don't have the ball,
you can still do.
And when we have the ball, we're not getting him on the fucking ball.
Do better with your.
How is it a stinker?
He did because when he did get on the ball, he didn't do anything. He fell over the.
Do
fucking
better with your duels, man. It's dusty Man United against our terrible defense.
All I know is when Oba got 7 touches against Arsenal, he got locked up.
We're not doing that before you go, months.
Even though we didn't get the ball to him.
He fell over the ball. He did fall over the ball. He did. Because all man was hearing about the entire time was this. Yo, this is gonna happen at OT. We can't wait to see this at your ground. That's why I don't hear the first game stuff. We're not hearing this because this was not the conversation before the game. This is all I was seeing everywhere I was.
Hey, Maldini, you're telling me João Pedro got more touches than Gyökeres last game?
I see. You played against Palace and you played at home. He should have more touches. Why are we using that as a? Why are we using that as like a stick to beat Gyökeres with? Palace at home, blood.
Only one out of Palace and United won a trophy last season. Respect them.
Look, flawless. This is what I mean when I say accountability and the change in energy. So obviously they're not going to hear the man Lewis Skelly thing when I teach. Troops are never going to hear that. So as I said, now let's go with that point. We weren't hearing. Oh, it's going to be his first game. Let's see how he does. It's when we see this, you man are going to see that. Yeah. This is all you can't talk like that and be like it's his first game when he has 3 touches and when he has 3 touches in the opposition box. His expected duels was like 0 point nothing, and his expected trips over the ball was 1. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we actually doing?
And that's what we're talking about. Like, I don't like the excuses after the fact. That the same energy because people do the same thing with Amarim when they say when he came in, when he joined. Oh, the reason why it was so he was forced to join when he didn't want to join halfway through the season. That was not the conversation when he joined. And if he would have performed well in the first half of the season, in the 6 months he was here, no one would be talking about it. We're not hearing about that. It was dusty Man United, terrible defense. The Lit's not all that. Euro's not all that. All right, he should be fine then. You know what I'm saying? Our midfield's not good, etc., etc. And now because he performed poorly, it's excuses. Nah, man. Criticize Gyökeres, even though it's not all his fault, and give credit to the little.
I ain't criticizing Gyökeres, blood.
You know what I'm saying? Of course you know. Of course. He should have done better. You should have.
And truth, listen, if you didn't come up with that stupidness for your excuse about it's his first game, then we probably wouldn't have gone as hard as this. Probably would have said, you know what? It actually is his first game. It was a difficult game to go into in his first game. But you see, when you started making those excuses early doors, now when we talk about words, I'm going to tell you it's his first game. I'm saying
it's completely different with Verts.
No, it's not. It's his first game.
Yeah, he's in the midfield. You have to get on the ball. You have to make.
He did get on the ball.
And what did he do on the ball? What did he do on the ball?
He linked up play. He wasn't good enough for someone who cost that amount of money. It wasn't that good. He wasn't good enough. He did get on the ball.
They were both poor because you don't get grace period when you go into
no grace period. Flawless. It's his first game.
There's no grace period. There's 0 grace.
Don't matter. He's £100 million. Don't care about first game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no the same way Bert gets no grace. Gyökeres don't get no grace. João Pedro don't get no grace. Same way if pick a United player, you don't get no grace. There's no grace for our football clubs. Grace don't live here, man. It's rude. You know what I'm saying? No man is elbows on the
I will say
there's no grace.
João Pedro's got a bit of credit in the bank. He won a World Cup.
There's no grace. He did, but what I'm saying is for his performance, is like you're not gonna sit there, Lewis, and say, "Oh, his performance that's okay, did and all that." You don't know.
João Pedro didn't play badly. He just didn't get the ball. Yeah.
Well, you weren't good enough in the game.
That's what I'm saying about Gyökeres.
But he still wasn't.
I didn't watch the United Arsenal game. I haven't spoken about it once. That's all like 20 minutes.
The thing is,
it was on the flanks. It was in the channel.
Things can contribute to that 110%. But even when you get the ball on the flanks, Gyökeres is good enough to do better.
I hope you know what you lot have started. He didn't play bad.
Good enough to do better.
He just didn't get the ball. I hope you know what you lot. Because listen, if Salah don't get the ball in the game much, he doesn't see the ball that much. I never want to hear anything again about having a bad game. He didn't get the ball.
Salah's a winger. Salah's a winger.
I hope you know what you have.
Salah's a winger. You can have more impact in the game.
He didn't get the ball in the right areas.
Like Saka was poor. Saka was poor.
I hope you don't know what you've started.
Saka was poor against Man United. Yeah. Saka was poor. But I don't think I think people are going. I don't think Gyökeres was good. Yeah, but I don't think he was bad. I think people are going over and beyond because it's him. You get me? I think there were worse players on the pitch than him.
Yeah, I think equal. I think everyone was pretty much poor, to be honest. There was very few standouts.
I think Saka was terrible.
I'd say Saka was, but also give credit to us, like on the Gyökeres side, give credit to Shaw and Dorgu over that side. They did a job. Because if Saka was on smoke, all I'd be hearing about is how Dorgu got cooked and how Shaw got cooked. Give them man credit. Same way with De Ligt and Euro with Gyökeres. This is dusty Man United who finished 15th and all this, and our defense is terrible, etc., etc. So when we do a job on these attackers, credit the defender. Were they poor? Yes. Did they contribute to that? Arsenal in build-up and not getting on the ball and not dominating? Did Arteta's tactics also impact that? Yes. But you're Bukayo Saka. You are Victor Gyökeres. Do the business. You're there to help Arsenal win the league. There's going to be games the team doesn't play well. But it's going to happen again.
You have to get him the ball in the right area.
Agreed, and I agree with that. But my point is, I don't disagree with that. My point is, when he did get the ball, even in the incorrect areas like out wide, do better.
Nothing.
Yeah, he could. I'm not saying he could have done better.
Do better. That's what I'm saying. When the ball, win your word to month, win your duels.
Right, flawless. Yeah, yes, he needs to win his duels, but at the end of the day, he's just don't listen to Troops. He's doing the Martinelli thing. He's doing the Martinelli thing right now. Listen, no one's saying.
Oh, Gyökeres just signed for my club. I'm not doing the Martinelli thing. I defended Martinelli for years.
Yeah. You're not watching like this. You're watching like this. That's how you're watching. That's how you watch. That's how you watch the United game. You watch like this. That's exactly what you did, and that's fine. If you want to watch the game like that, that's fine. But always say no one's saying Gyökeres is a bad player or a bad striker or he's shit and he's that. He's had a shit game. That's it. Next. That's it.
I don't think it was. I don't know.
You don't have to go on this long.
For me, if he's missing chances, then cool.
But that's a part of it.
If he's not even getting the chance, then I don't know.
You can miss chances and still do the other things well. Where you go, you missed chances, but you linked up, you helped create for others. You was an outlet for us. Maybe if he wins more of his duels and holds the ball up better, Arsenal have more possession, which allows you to get into the game.
You don't need to score to have a good game, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah. So that's what
Gyökeres is the kind of
you can score and have a shit game. You can score and even have a shit game, really.
Hey, I got players like that. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Jesus.
As I said, I keep it 100. Salah was shit, but he scored.
Yeah, Salah was shit.
He was still shit. Gakpo was shit, but he scored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Salah.
The only player who could really walk off that pitch and off run was Ekatike. Like at least it's fine. How about this? He'll feel better. He'll feel better. No?
But yeah, prediction for Leeds.
5-0 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
5-0.
3-0.
2-1 Arsenal.
5-0.
5-0. Nah, 3-0 Arsenal. Big up Elias. Troops, why do you read like you're in set 10? Because people write like they're in set 10. So
good answer.
You understand?
Yeah, I can't lie, yo. No punctuation at times can throw you off. You know what I'm saying? It really can. And also, you got people trying to say. You got people trying to set you up as well to say wild shit, man.
Yeah,
characters. Remember, you can only use certain characters for certain money amounts in it.
Okay. And you got people trying to set you up.
Even without that, though, like there's nothing wrong with like even just like reading things a bit slower than others. Some people calculate things a bit slower than others. If you just get to the answer, it don't matter. So.
Yeah, so there. Big up. What the hell? Big up Seakas. On holiday in the motherland, South Africa, and the Eze news has made it even better. Spurs fans woke up saying, "Where's my chains?" Big up the panel, though. Big up yourself,
man. Every single time, man. Big up.
Oh, glad that you're enjoying your trip back to the motherland. Big up God. Don't let Leeds score first. Turn you into Everton. Nah, not happening. Leeds ain't scoring, blood. You know what I mean?
The decimation that's gonna happen on 5:30. So at 5:30 on Saturday. Oh God.
Just be prepared to see.
Oh God.
Just be prepared to see Gyökeres. You get me? Warming up for Anfield, blood. You know what I mean? Big up Mike. Troops, is Eze taking oh dear God spot? He's gonna play on the left, blood. You get me? The left hand side is stacked now. You know what I mean? With numbers, not quality. You get me? Big up I don't what? I don't.
Oh,
Big up
Adi
A
on-
in it.
That's Adi on
Big up
that.
A blood. Big up the panel from the home of the real world champions.
Up the Chelsea.
Big up Roman's descendant. Monster BSB stream when you guys passed around the Zubi when
Oh,
George
that was crazy.
speaking was hilarious. I couldn't stop
Oh.
laughing. Big up to everyone.
Troops, have you seen that clip? I can.
Nah, I seen it, like full screen.
Yeah.
I see that, blood. You man,
By the
violate
way.
your son. Yo, he needs to hear me. He need a new do-rag, blood. You feel me? That one got worn out.
We'll call him Doo Doo Diaries, bro. It was dark.
Big man thing, bro. Do Diaries, blood. Make sure you subscribe,
Right.
people.
Even that slander name, that won't go away for years, bro. Troop serious.
Yeah, look, these men were just.
All right, cool. Oh, wait.
Be happy about Eze. None of you here are going to sit there and say, I'm winning. None of you are going to sit there and say, I'm winning.
Okay, excuse me. Okay, I love.
Let me get some. Let me get that. Let me get that one.
Let me hit it after. Yeah.
Wow.
I hook swing that one back. There you go, my brother. Take it back. Love. Please, you need some of that. Don't give me roach, fam. Give me roach. Sorry.
Case did it. Case did it.
And look at him, he's just sitting there in the middle, blood. He's pissed.
That's mean, man. That's mean, bro.
This Eze situation is giving me such a good week of content, man.
Can I just say, Arsenal Football Club, say less. That is one of the most nastiest hijacks I've seen. Coming from someone who's been hijacked, bro, that is one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. Getting your head slapped in broad daylight like that is nasty. I can't lie.
By your rivals too, your neighbors.
When you're across the road, fair fucking play. And it all got done in 45 minutes. Fair fucking play.
Spurs went from having the gas mode of like being the last team to have a trophy parade there, and they've actually gone and nicked that.
They was linked to him for 19 days. Arsenal went and hijacked it in 1 hour.
Troops saw in the group chat. I had to take back the Berta slang. I was like, you know what? I can't hate this one. I can't hate it.
Can't hate on that one. Nasty,
cool.
bro. Nasty.
This is levels. This is real levels.
I told you lot about Berta, blood. Told you lot. We got Strictly Football with Skelly. With Skelly, has he shown he can hold his own at a centre midfield in the men's game? Like, for example, Trent used to be CM, but in a men's game isn't that good there. Skelly, I think, is a bit different, isn't it? Like, Trent's not a natural centre midfielder.
Yeah,
he's a right back, bro. You know what I mean? He's an attacking right back. He's a new age right back, blood. Whereas Skelly's centre mid, bro. You know what I mean? I think he'll be, and you've seen he's strong. He don't get bullied. So you know what I mean? I don't really get that point that you're making, my bro. Big up Jack. Big up my doggy Jack, you know. Big up to the panel. Let's have a great weekend. Congrats to Arsenal for Eze. Will Wirtz show up this week? Will Pedro show up? Will Gyökeres show up, blood? There's a lot of eyes on the new boys this weekend, bro. Big up Enes. Watch Troops say Arteta ruined Skelly in 3 months. Yeah, this must be an Arteta defender, blood. You get me? Big up Omar. Fun fact, Arteta has spent more than Pep, 1.1 billion.
Alright, then £1 billion bottle job slander end of the season. If you got Lock-Go trophyless, we will be there.
Big up Taron. With that same logic, will Sobo make overlapping and or underlapping runs at right back? That's for you, Mons.
What? With that logic, will Sobo make overlapping and underlapping runs? Yeah, both. He should know when and when not to run. Because he plays at the top level. So it's not about whether he can defend is the other up. That's the thing. That's the difficult bit. Can you defend? Can you hold the line? Can you do all of that? But knowing when your winger's got the ball, all right, now I'm going to overlap him, make the communication to cover me. That's basic stuff. That's basic stuff. Actual basics. Keep the ball, retain the ball, overlap when you need to, be the option that's for available when you're not. Like, what are we doing here? Sobo is a right back, in my opinion. My Sobo right back agenda will continue. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, isn't it? All right.
We got Bareles. I think Mont means Arsenal fans hype up players too fast.
How will you all do that?
Big up Flick. Monts don't even know a lot of fans. Monts don't even know a lot of fans started turning on Levi because he was talking behind the scenes with Bayern because he was tired of playing left back.
I didn't actually know that. Flick. So fair dues. I promise you, I didn't actually know that. So
big up Jack again. Pure chaos. Gotta love it. Lol. It's back again, blood. You get me? It is back again. Big up Lief. Man United is cursed. Victor Gyökeres will be aight. Just keep going. Come on, you Gunners. Bro, he'll be fine, bro. I'm not worried about him, blood. Are you crazy? I'm not worried at all, blood. Big up Mike. Hoyland never played bad. He didn't get the ball. You lot are idiots, blood.
I Mike.
You lot are you lot
I told you. Troops, you have no idea what you've started now. You have no idea.
Bro, I'm not gonna flip in like, come on, bro. Gyökeres, come on, bro. It's my new player, blood. Let's use a bit of common sense now. You know what I mean? We got Lief, Eberiche, Eze. Ooh, I want to know, will you be our number 10? Oh, I get it. I want to know. That's cold still.
Yeah, that is.
We got Todd Miller again. New bet. Esteval more GNA by Boxing Day than Noni in the Prem. Never happening.
Yeah, I could hear that, to be fair. Esteval's just looked decent.
It's a game time for both.
Depends. I was gonna say it depends how much game time Madueke gets now.
For both of them. Well, game time.
Probably be the first option.
I want Esteval to be starting today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a game time thing. That. I
Big
don't
up
think
BC
game time like that, but we'll see.
Big up BCB, bro. Is it zesty to order any pumpkin spice drinks? No, it's a drink, bro. You know what I mean? I think pumpkin's
you
good
lot
for
are taking this thing too far, man. I can't.
Yeah, you lot are getting a bit
be yourself, doggy. Be yourself, doggy.
Like, order whatever drink. Yo, if you like the drink, don't watch like
it's the drink, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Drink, yo, in it. You see them cocktails
And
out.
putting themselves through it for other man's opinion, you know. It's
Man, I'm mad.
Yo, them cocktails that taste like juice. You know what I'm saying? It's like slap.
That's a pause.
Hey, yo, that is crazy. Yes.
You get me? That is a crazy pause, blood. Man said the cocktails taste like juice. Hey, yo, fire for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, yo, blood.
I say, yo.
Big up, stop the cross. That was crazy.
No, bad, yo.
My what the hell? I don't know, but yeah, telling me one of your teams will concede on a cross. If it's Arsenal, ooh, I will be there, troops. Right in your stream. Just wait. Yeah, watch alongs are back from this weekend, people. You get me? Watch alongs are back, blood. Big up Cased. Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Yeah, you're mad. Yeah, you are mad.
Wow. See, people, why'd you read slowest for stuff like that?
You are mad. You see, this is why I read like a 10th grade student, you fucking bricks. Big up Chelsea fans. Ham rolls. Big up your damn self, blood. Man dropped a bomber and a half. 2 bombers and a half, blood. Absolute craziness, blood. But big up yourself, broski. He says, Eze got the magic feet. Spurs can't sign. They face defeat. Arsenal cheers the crowd alive. North London red. The Gunners thrive. Eze, watch him fly. Spurs keep dreaming. Don't ask why. Arsenal rising. Singing loud. Eze's name will rule the crowd. That was cold, still. That was very cold, blood. You understand? Ryman was fully on point, bro. You get me? Come on, cool. Ali. Yo, you got a bit of competition now, broski. You get me? Big up Delano. Wagwan, man, them. Troops, let's give credit. Delit did a good job, but Glock 14 will thrive once the team fully gels. Signing Eze definitely helps. Captain ain't play that bad either. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. You get me? Delit did, he done well keeping him out the box. You know what I mean? He will thrive. You get me? His season starts this week, blood. You get me? Get a couple goals against Leeds, confidence going into that Liverpool game, and then cook up their blood clot at Anfield, bro. You get me? Big up Yusuf. These men are not ready for Arsenal as champions. Just you wait. We'll make Lewis.
We've been waiting.
In comparison. Hashtag come on, you Gunners.
Number one, we've been waiting. Number two, will still be world champions even if you win something. Big up, though.
West Ham versus Chelsea. Lewis, are your targets still the same after last weekend?
I wouldn't flip-flop on that one game.
Do you still think you can compete at the high level in the Premier League?
Yeah. Like for me, I think I underestimated how we'd come into this season. Maybe we're a bit rustier than I gave us credit for because all of our creativity went in the bin last Sunday. Enzo looked out of sorts. Palmer looked out of sorts. None of their passing was on job, and it's the reason why we couldn't create anything. But I wouldn't change my mind off that based off one match. No, slip-ups happen. Results that you don't want will happen. Even if you're going for the league title, even if you're favourites for the league title, you'll have a result like that. So, honestly, that game, it just is what it is. I'm not happy with the draw, but whatever. If we're going to be a bit rusty as a consequence of being world champions, shit, it is what it is. But I think we've got this fixture at the right time. West Ham are fucking garbage, and we should be going straight back to winning ways tonight.
Are you worried about Palmer? He had a good Club World Cup, but the league form it continues to be bad.
Nah. I just think again he was rusty last game. Again, played poorly. Passing was all over the place. It wasn't good, but no, I'm not worried about Palmer. I know his level. He's shown it enough times for me this season. Well, not this season. In general, in his Chelsea career, even this year. So, yeah, I've got no real worries about Palmer. No worries. Just get yourself back up to speed, man. Get yourself back up to speed and we're all good.
Any news on Jackson?
Everyone's moving broke. So, everybody wants to do the loan thing. I'm just hoping Newcastle come back in with an offer. They still were looking for a striker, and Jackson was meant to be their number one target. So hopefully they start speeding something up. But if it ain't them or Forest, we're going to be doing a loan thing. Apparently, a loan with an obligation to buy still suits us on the books. So if that's the case, fine. But no one's really come with anything to us bar loan offers. So if we don't get a permanent offer by then, we'll end up having to just entertain one of those. But Nkunku still has interest, some in England, but they haven't specified what club. And we've got Bayern looking at him as well as a couple of the Italian clubs. But I really ignore any interest from Italy in general because all they'll do is loan with option to buy because they all move fucking broke. I hate negotiating with Syria. It's a fucking nightmare. But yeah, it's all just been loan options that we've got so far. Even Disassi, Bournemouth are interested on loan. So,
is the outgoings affecting the whole Javi Simmons and?
Yeah, from a registering thing, because one of the consequences of the fine that we had to pay with UEFA is that for our Conference League A-list squad, we have to at least make profit on any sales that we make within that, and including incomings. And with all the sales that we've made this summer, only KDH and Noni are players that were in our Conference League squad from January onwards. Everybody else wasn't a part. So that's why we still need to make a few more transfers just to get ourselves above water. Jackson and Nkunku, sorted. And they both will get sorted by the end of the window. It's just dragging the same way it's been over the last couple of weeks. Once one of them goes, Xavi Simmons comes in. And then once the other goes, Garnacho comes in. Yeah. Just keep it under 30 million and I will sleep easy.
Lewis, we're going to speak about that absolute stinker against Crystal Palace, or we just gonna brush over that kind of thing?
I just said our creators didn't create. That's why it wasn't a good game.
Yeah, that's not really gonna do it, brother. I'll be honest. All
well,
the champions
that's
of the world
the same for you, bro. But I explained what our problem was.
I'm just saying all that champions of Europe stuff. Sorry, champions.
Champions of the world. So like Europe.
Sorry, yeah, all that champions of the world stuff to go and draw 0-0 in it. Like, obviously on Monday I would have said this on Monday. I wouldn't really have spoken about it now. But since we didn't do a show on Monday, we do have to kind of, it's like almost you've cooked troops more for winning 1-0 against Man United than drawing 0 at Selhurst Park.
That's why I said has his thought process
at the bridge.
That's why I said has it changed, because if you can't beat Palace at home, Eze unfortunate goal disallowed, it could have been a loss.
I'm just trying to keep the energy. I'm just keeping the energy the same. You lot call me crazy. You lot say I'm just chatting. I'm doing all of this on this pod. I'm doing too much today. Well, how about this? I'm keeping it.
Beat you the week before.
But I think
exactly. And I got cooked for that. And I got cooked for that. And I got cooked.
Right. Well, if you want to cook Palmer and Enzo, go for it. They both play.
It's not about that. I'm just saying.
That's why I asked about Palmer. Are you worried about his form, because he's still stinking out the place? Like, he had a good Club World Cup.
Man, but I just put this one down to rustiness. I'm not worried. I've got.
But he's been rusty since January, bro.
And he still managed to produce a 32 GNA season and be player of the tournament at the World Cup. If that's rusty, then calm. I've got less reason to worry.
The player of the tournament at the Club World. Come on, Lewis.
Yeah.
The LAFC,
you were saying on your streams it's a major honor and we can't try and overshadow. And here you are a month afterwards trying to overshadow it.
Yeah, because I was rattled.
You say shit when you're rattled. Come up with these excuses. I was rattled. I was drunk.
I was rattled. It's not an excuse. I was rattled.
What were you rattled about them winning?
Yeah, and the reason why I was rattled because this guy's gonna come here for 4 years with his fucking sunglasses, his fucking championship for 4 fucking years, blood. I'm surprised he ain't got his fucking crown on him today, blood. That's why I'm fucking rattled.
I've been the crown since week 1.
Yeah,
I've got the belt, bruv.
Why am I saying Chelsea? But why am I saying Chelsea didn't lose? You fucking drew at home to Palace.
I just think we've seen that.
Palace ain't shit. But why don't do this? Is Chelsea champions of the world? You don't get to say, well, we didn't lose.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, if I drew to Bournemouth, hold on.
If this is funny, you know that, blood.
If I drew to Bournemouth, I'd be able to run them balls.
When did I say that? Wait, Troops. When did I say that? I mean Troops. I never said that.
What did I say you said? I didn't say that. I said you're funny.
I never said we didn't lose.
I said you're funny. I never said that. I said you're funny.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was what you were referencing.
No, I said you're funny, blood.
Man, I guarantee you right now.
Cook Palmer, cook Enzo, go for it.
I'm saying if I drew to Bournemouth 2-2 and I didn't score those goals later on, you think I could sit there and say, well, I didn't lose at home to Bournemouth. I didn't lose.
But I think we realize, that the expectation for yourself in Chelsea is vastly different.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying to him, Lewis, you want to make a new statement and retract what you said?
No, it's match day 1. What in the
They are champions of the world. Yes.
No,
it's not a flip flop. It's the way that it's not a flip flop.
But that's what I would be doing if I retracted.
No. You're not being a flip flop. No. You're reevaluating. No. You're reevaluating the situation.
No, man. I've been saying I think Chelsea can contend. That ain't changing.
They are champions of the world, yes, but that doesn't mean they don't have deficiencies in their team. They've improved their attack, yeah, but I've been saying this in regards to that.
The keeper's still shit.
Outside of that, I don't care more about their attack. Even though with the midfield, I think that'll be all right for them from a defensive standpoint. Even though the goalkeeper's not good enough, I think with the defenders they have, with the fullbacks they have a very well balanced and good enough midfield where they're at. I think their issue is still going to be attack, because outside of Palmer, who's the regular goal scorer?
That's what I'm saying.
Right now, depend on still showing us something, but
it's João Pedro. This is the question I've been asking, because you need obviously Palmer's got to return to form because he's key to what you do. Who is going to be the second option for Chelsea? Who is the second guy in there in your attack?
This is why we gotta get Javi Simmons pattern. Whenever Palmer's having a bad game, you can just lock him off.
Should you be keeping Jackson?
I don't know if Javi Simmons is that guy.
I'd rather keep Jackson and have 3 striking options. You're 1 injury away from needing him in the squad.
And as I said, Jackson actually does bring out a good side of Palmer as well. They have a good relationship.
Yeah,
the link up.
Partnership's been cold.
Yeah,
but
Lewis, word on the street is you said no excuses. It's a must win, innit? Word on the street in the preview, you said it's a must win.
But listen,
yeah, and we didn't win, and I'm not happy with the result.
Look, all I'm saying is that for me, Lewis, I hold.
You sure you don't want to reevaluate your?
No. Hold them to the standards because I'm holding Chelsea to the standards that they're holding themselves to. That's why it seems like I'm picking on you. But I'm not.
Are they holding themselves to a standard that they have not reached yet?
Yes. Probably, but
because
probably,
when I say to Lewis that I don't fear Chelsea, I don't worry about them. I don't say that in a rude way. I say that because if you look at when I mean that, I mean I mean that in the Prem, not like in a cup competition. They might be a bit. No, I'm not. Is it? All right. Look, is it harsh though? Because look where they finished in recent years, bro. This is their first decent season, blood. You know what I mean?
But Troops, this is my point, and this is leading to my point because this is what the natural progression should be. I've been saying from before the World Cup, once I get top 4, my next aim is to be contending for the league, not top 4 race again. So I'm holding us to that. We should be contending for the league.
Yeah, so Lewis, I'm holding you to them standards as well because again, I've always said if you get one more attacker for me, that's like kind of a game changer, especially if they're having a good spell, then I have you with everyone else. And when I say everyone else, I mean City.
And that would be Xavi Simons. We just got to get one of our players sold so we can bring him in.
Because you know me, I always said you need one more game changer. Don't get me wrong, you need one more game changer in it. But
I hear it.
As I said, listen, the banter's done. The banter's done. João Pedro and Cole Palmer, I think, will still be a formidable partnership in it. It's just a thing where, as I said, with Enzo, I think he's not up to full speed yet. He's not up to full speed.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Palmer, as I said, it was kind of just more of the same. I expect him to do well today. Palmer always beats up West Ham. I expect Palmer to do very well today. And I think you lot because you lot battered West Ham away last season, when Jackson got the 2 goals really early on and tried the good first half. So you lot will be fine in it. It's just that you lot didn't even give us till like game week 2 or 3 to drop points. Like you straight away, you was just straight out the blocks. You just, like straight out the blocks, one of them ones, which was I
didn't expect it because I thought
that coming in it because of how good you've been. No one saw it coming because of how good you've been. Do you know what I'm saying?
I did. That's why I said.
No, but the idea was always there because of how low our preseason was. But I thought based on the results, we were a bit okay. I was wrong.
I hear it.
We're still a bit rusty.
You lot.
But that's why I'm not like making any big changes or nothing. It's clearly just rustiness due to a slow preseason.
No, I hear it. And as I said, bro, you lot will be fine. Like, I don't worry about you guys in it. But obviously, like I had to get my because Monday, I had to get it all in at once. In it, I had to get all
you drop points this week.
No, yeah, man, you drop points as world champions. It is what it is.
But look, if you drop, like obviously, you're probably not gonna drop points tonight, blood. But if you were to drop points, blood, you are playing catch up. 2 games in.
If we're to drop points in this game, my head will be in East London.
Troops, they got a good run though.
I know, but they're, you know what, Chelsea, for me, this is your thing, yeah. Your running is probably the most tough running that all of the top teams have, yeah. So you lot will, if you lot are to compete at the latter stages for the league, you're gonna have to hit the ground running.
Hey, same thing for this last season, isn't it?
But this is more tougher than but last season. It was a top 4 battle, so you could afford to have a draw here.
No, maybe we still won 6 and 7, and we're still the better team.
No, but I'm saying that with the top 4 battle, you could afford to. Okay, you know what? We could get a draw there. We can. When you're the title chaser, it's win. There's no. You have to get the 7 out. Now look, we won 18. What was it? 18 out of 19 games, bro. We won. We drew 1 game out of 19, bro, and we still couldn't get it over the line, blood.
But again, the thing is, I think it's a bit early. It's a bit early.
I just mean we can handle the pressure of a tough run-in, I think.
Yeah, no, we saw a lot back in the last season. Chelsea are very capable of going. It doesn't matter what.
You got match work last season.
We need to get X amount of points. I think Chelsea's next 5 games. I think they go on a 4-game win streak just because they've had the Club World Cup, so they're gonna be a bit slower out of the blocks. But if they stink out a few results, I think after that they'll be fine. Chelsea's first 5-6 games is way, I think, more favorable for them than it is like Arsenal, for example, or even us. You go to St. James, and then we got Arsenal at home. So I think Chelsea will be all right. That's why I slightly gotta get my cuts in now. I gotta get my cuts in now. Can't lie.
I feel like if anything for the Palace game, you also saw that too, because we seemed a lot more pragmatic due to our defensive injuries. Like we weren't really moving the ball as fast because we were rather retaining possession and waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, you moved the ball way too slow that game. Way too slow.
Yeah, but I think like Maresca wanted that because like he's still a bit more concerned about our defensive injuries. No Tosin, no Colwell. You got Achimpong on the back.
Back earlier.
You know what it is though, Lewis?
Yeah, Tosin and Fofana are back for today.
But you know what it is, Lewis? You're
What's going on with Fofana? He deleted all his pictures of Chelsea.
The what? Oh, I don't look into that at all. There's no rumors of him leaving. Apparently, the theory is he views this as a new start at Chelsea and he wants to forget the last 3 years, which I don't blame him if that's the case. Fofana
deleted all his
the last 3 years been garbage for him. He finished 12th and was injured half the season, missed the whole Poch season, and missed both of our trophies this season. I'd want to forget all that too. But there's no rumors of him wanting to leave, so I'm not looking into him deleting all those posts because it just means nothing.
Prediction for tonight, bro.
3-0. 3-0. Go make a statement.
2-0. JP and Palmer link up. Because actually, do you know what? Enzo box crash and a Palmer
2-0. 3-1 Chelsea.
The way the West Ham fans have been talking about.
I'll be West Ham fans are in array though. They're in disarray.
Yeah,
Mike's is shit.
Yeah, Mike's is. He had the boxing gloves on during his watch.
Yeah, I saw that. He's like, yo, I will fight all of you, blood. Like,
I'll be real.
Like, yo, forget the intro.
That.
Yeah, subscribe. I said, raw, your head gone, blood.
Yeah, Mike's was, and they got packed up. But I heard they was terrible against Sunderland as well. I got 4-1 Chelsea.
It was bad. That West Ham.
Yeah, I only seen that from the highlights. It seemed bad.
Bad, bro.
Yeah, I got 4-1 Chelsea.
Bad, man.
Big up A again. Oklahoma City is the home of the real world champs. Fuck the Chelsea.
There's only one world champs. I don't know nothing about no Oklahoma, but big up all the Chelsea in that region. You know.
Big up Cashley Cole. Troops needs to worry about not doing an RC instead of the world champion Palmer. Doing an RC? The hell?
Probably means going trophyless.
Big up. Stop the cross again. Monts, stop. I can still smell Verts' performance.
I can smell Palmer's performance as well and Yokerez's. But it's just game week 1, right? Doesn't matter.
Big up Roma's descendant. Win either of the domestic cups, the top 3 Premier League, finish and a strong run in the Champions League, preferably semis, and that's a good season for us, I think.
No, you get me a trophy and that, whatever, man. I'll take that as like, what's the word? As a consolation. That'll do. Just keep winning. You've got the winning mentality. Now you need to keep maintaining it, like the Chelsea of old. That's what I want. Win me trophies.
Who's that twat who comes from Portsmouth? Big up your damn self, broski. Good to see you. He said the disrespect on Palace is mad. They played well. They beat Liverpool and City, but we draw at home when there is 37 games left, when everyone else will drop points. I don't know. Far too early to judge. So why are they judging Gyökeres, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, his game week 1, there was disrespect on Palace. This is why I picked the actual draw in that game beforehand. And it wasn't a surprise to me how it went. I did expect Chelsea to be better, though, but it's game week 1. If Chelsea have aspirations to go and challenge for the league, you have to beat Palace at home. Doesn't mean they can't, but it's of course it's an indicator. What would be the conversation if Chelsea packed them up 4-0?
Oh, title favorites.
What would it be if Chelsea packed them up 4-0?
No, I'll be like, that's the statement that we wanted to start the season with. I hear it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that was the conversation, we wouldn't be hearing it. We'd be hearing about how great Chelsea were and and rightfully so. So therefore, on the flip side,
I was doing up 3-1, 4-0 predictions and everything. So
you have to take the criticism with it. How's that? Like afterwards, because it didn't go your way. But
that's why I also, if man wanted to criticize Palmer and Enzo off that game and start cooking them, I ain't gonna say nothing. Play like shit. Is what it is. Even if it's a preseason thing.
This name is mad. He's saying I look like a girl, bruv. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know who that is. I
googled her. She's all right, blood. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't look like her. I don't know who she is, bro. She's 22 from Calgary, Canada. She's a singer. She's a singer-songwriter and dancer. She first gained prominence as the first Canadian finalist on the American reality television series So You Think You Can Dance. She's not even like dead or nothing, bro. I look nothing like her, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Cam. Carnival Bomber.
Big up
Eze Bomber. Come on. Yeah, I know you lot are all linking up this weekend, innit?
Yeah.
Pod will be on Tuesday this week, people, because these man with their carnival antics, blood.
Which we can't go link up with the man and see what's what. You feel?
Yeah, you can, but I'm saying with your carnival antics, we're gonna have to move it to the Tuesday.
Antics. So we're just vibing.
Not antics, man. It's vibes in. You know what I'm saying? Antics, vibes in.
Is that what you call it?
Always thinking the worst of us, man.
I know, man. I thought we were brethren. You know what I'm saying? Always thinking the worst, man. This is crazy work. We own people.
Also, we're doing back again Tuesday evening. I beg. I'm gonna need evening. Just in advance.
These man want the day off and sleep, blood.
Nah, I'm gonna be traveling that day, so that's why I can't do it earlier on. I'm traveling.
So Monts probably. Monts, you going carnival?
No.
Yeah, Monts is going. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Before that, well, not even before that. Isak's come out and spoken. You get me? Newcastle have clapped back. You understand? Alan Shearer is in his feelings. You get me? But somebody made a point yesterday, and I think it was on Sky. I think it was Hasselbank. Hasselbank was saying that what Wissa is doing and what Isak is doing is the same, but Wissa's not getting the heat or the criticism that Isak is getting. Do you agree with that? Because
no, I agree. I said this.
If you look at the Wissa situation as well, like he weren't involved in Brentford's game on the weekend. I think he's back training, but he also went rogue. He wasn't training. Gyökeres did it as well.
Yeah,
didn't really get no heat. People were saying fair play to him. He was, false promises. But now Isak, you know what I mean. But this is a brother, so we can't even use. Is it a color thing? You get me? Because Visser ain't getting no heat like that. So why is it that Isak is
and that's why I believe the statement was dropped, because I think at this point he just felt like his character was being dashed along the road for far too long. He, like, Isak himself has actually not spoken about, besides before the ceremony, and that he hadn't spoken about anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything was reports, and no club statements, nothing from Isak. So he's probably looking at this thinking, "Rah, man's being made up to look like I'm one evil guy. Like, man, I've gone from hero to zero, and I ain't said nothing. I ain't even said nothing." You know what I'm saying? The worst thing is also he's thinking to himself, "I've told Eddie how in July, in May I wanted to leave. The club knew this from last season. I wanted to leave, and now man are acting but now that I'm staying quiet, everything's being spoken about as if I woke up yesterday and said, fuck Newcastle. I woke up yesterday and just thought fuck Newcastle, when that's not the case. All he did in his statement was clarify that he feels like the trust has been broken, and that he was promised things that haven't been brought to it, that haven't come to fruition, and that, he wants to make it clear that he didn't wake up yesterday and say he wants to leave Newcastle. This had been in the pipeline, kind of thing, and he wanted to do it gracefully. But now that his name's being dragged through the mud, the trust has been broken. Why should that be reciprocated? Now, am I saying that he should be doing that? Absolutely not. I feel like there were probably things that he shouldn't have done, such as, again, going and training in the mountains. But also
that's the only one that I think you shouldn't have done.
That's the thing that I said you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And also what I say is that if he didn't force a move, or if he's not trying to force a move, does he get his move to Liverpool? I don't think he does. And Wissa returned back to training with the squad. Wissa wasn't training with the squad.
He wasn't training, bro. He returned last week. It's like about a week ago he pulled up, blood.
Yeah, he only pulled up like the other day back to the squad. Do you know what I'm saying? So they were both rebelling, and maybe because it's Brentford to Newcastle, no one just wanted to talk about it. But again, man, I'm saying he's got 3 years left on his contract. Isak is not the first player to leave with 3 years left on his contract. Do you know how many players have left with 4 years left on their contract? They've had one good season at one team and they're being signed up to the next team. 4 years left on their contract. How many does Savinho have? And Tottenham want to get him, and that's still a possibility. Like, he has 4 years left. Savinho's got 4 years left. Jackson signed an extension after signing a 7-year. You realize Jackson has 7 years left?
He left Sociedad with 3 years left.
Literally, do you realize? Do you not just forget that Jackson was on like a 7-year at Chelsea or 6-year, and he signed an extra 2 or 3?
Yep, the death row contract.
Jackson's on a death row, and he's fucking off this year. What are we talking about?
Didn't Coutinho sign an extension and then went?
Yeah, but that was so he could leave in 6 months.
Yeah,
so
that was still.
These things happen. To your point, man.
There's nothing wrong with Chelsea giving him that contract. Jackson's contract ends in 2033.
Yeah,
but no one's talking about Jackson's under contract, so he has an allegiance. No. It's when it suits me, FC. You get it? When it suits me. At the end of the day, stop talking about how long he's got left on his contract, because in the modern day of football, that don't really matter no more. All that does is just alter the price. That's just why he's costing 150. Got 3 years left. So that's why his price is a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? Every year that goes down, that price is going to go down. Teams aren't going to be willing to pay that sort of money. So all it is that the PR is going to be different because it's Liverpool and Newcastle. And I think that, Hasselbank is right. But at the same time, what I don't agree with, when people say, Højlund's being forced out of the club, even though he's got X amount of years left. Jackson's being forced out of the club, even though he's got X amount of years left. I don't agree with that because the player's not bigger than the club. So if the team wants to get rid of the player, even though they've got years left on the contract, then the club's bigger than the player. So I understand why it works that way as opposed to the player wanting to leave the club. Because we always say the player's not bigger than the club. So I don't actually, even as a Liverpool fan, I don't really agree with that side of the argument so much. But at the end of the day, I think Isak thinks if he doesn't throw attention like this, he doesn't get his move. And that's all I can say. I think it's just people will speak on what they think based on what benefits them. Do you know what I'm saying? If Jackson was going, if Isak was going to Chelsea, the Chelsea fans would be saying in favor of Isak. You know what I'm saying? If Ekatike had 3 years left on his contract from Frankfurt, they'll be fighting for the player to get the move. Newcastle want Wissa, but they're not speaking ill of him the way they're speaking ill of what their players doing to get his move.
Yeah, because it benefits.
But they're blatantly telling Wissa, "Yo, go rogue."
Yeah, because it benefits them. Because we're talking elite level sport, and that's what it is. This has happened before. Yeah. It's happening now, and it will happen again. This is nothing new whatsoever. Is there a perfect way to go about this? No. There's no way to leave a football club and a club want to keep you and it's all comfortable. There's no right way to go about it. Again, Isak, like him going Sociedad, that's the crazy part. But at the end of the day, Isak has to do what he thinks best for him. So therefore, do whatever you have to do to get your move to Liverpool. However, on the flip side, Newcastle, Isak staying at Newcastle. Isak staying at Newcastle is what's best for Newcastle. So Newcastle, as of right now, so they're trying to.
At this point,
I think eventually it will be, because let's say hypothetically he's there months, he's not sitting out a year, so he's gonna play, and I think him playing is a World Cup year too. So it's in his best interest if he plays. Not only is it a World Cup year, also to keep his value high and keep clubs interested for the following summer, and then that in turn helps Newcastle United as well. So. That's what that is in my opinion. So if he does stay, I think it will work out for them for this year. Yes, and that's how they're looking at it.
Yeah, and as I said, like I still think Isak becomes a Liverpool player. I just think I think when you don't get me wrong, we've seen players want to leave clubs, we've seen players throw tantrums, we've seen players go rogue. Harry Kane's done it, Gyökeres has done it, Coutinho's done it. You've seen it in the past.
Fabregas fucking did it.
Yeah. I don't know if we've quite seen it like this, where a man is actually coming out and saying, bait yourself out of your own mouth. Yo, it's just best if we just part ways, bro. I'm never playing for this club again. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know Henry did it with Juventus, but we already know that because he's now come out and said that years later that he put the shirt on the table and said, I'm never going to play for you, man, again, kind of thing. And obviously, like the press weren't really the same as what it is now. It probably like if Henry did that, like, it would have been all over Twitter. If he was at Juventus going to Arsenal, do you know what I'm saying? We would have seen that all over Twitter. But it was a different time at them times. So I think
even Anelka, he forced the move to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
What his brother did.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like now in terms of forcing a move out, I think Isak's gone very far left in terms of like the what he said, what he's come out and said, saying he'll never play for the club again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like never again is mad. Like I get it if you say you're not happy, you don't want to train and you want to leave. But there's a difference between saying I want to leave and I'll never play for the club again.
Man done the Chris Jericho. I will never, ever play for this club again.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say there isn't a possibility where Isak don't stay. But I think even if he stays, he comes in January. But I don't want him missing 6 months of football and playing for my club. I want him playing for the club in like 3 weeks' time when he's got his fitness back and he's ready to go and whatever. So I still think Isak becomes a Liverpool player. I think it's a waiting game. Newcastle are just more annoyed. As I said, if accountability was a thing, then maybe they wouldn't be so annoyed at us. But they want to push their insecurities onto Liverpool and to push their insecurities onto this and that. When really, as I said, that you tried to get everyone else and you can't replace someone now. And he also wants to leave. So now you're stuck in a situation where your best striker don't want to play for you and you can't attract a proper striker to replace him. I think the reminder of the food chain has now hit you guys in the face and it hurts. It hurts. There's a handprint on your face right now, unfortunately, Newcastle fans, and that's just what it is. Lucky you got 2 seasons out of him with 20 goals, in my opinion. If Sesko went to Newcastle, he'd 120-goal season. He's gone.
If you are you worried about this game against Newcastle, the physicality of it with the Isak?
Always, bro. You never want to go. You never want to go.
Put like Joe Linton on their. They've even put like Joe Linton on their thing. Is that a threat?
No, bro. Listen. Here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. St. James's Park is never a place that anyone really wants to go. Do you know?
Especially on a Monday night.
Yeah, back on the football pitch under the light, St. James's is very, very difficult. That's a massive, massive game. And for me, I feel like there's a lot on the line simply because Arsenal come to our place the week after. We go and get a win off Newcastle to go into the to welcome Arsenal on a 3 points thing. You know what I'm saying? After what Roms was saying Monday Night Raw, like it'll be electric. Anfield will be electric if we go and get the dub over Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm thinking, bro, if we give Arsenal the 3 points, will they just give us Isak? I'm thinking, should I sacrifice the 3 points? I don't know yet. You know, we're still in talks. But as I said, for me, I think we will get the win. I think we will win 2-1. I think it is. I think there's going to be minimum 3 injuries in that game. Hopefully, it's not to the, you know what I'm saying, to the key players of them or us. I don't want to see any injuries, but I do think there's going to be some. There's probably going to be a red card in there. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the first 10 minutes is going to be a whirlwind. We got to weather that storm for the first 10, 15 minutes in Newcastle. I'll keep it a buck. But I think our quality will shine through. And I think Ekiteke, Gax and Salah will get the job done, man.
Prediction?
2-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool.
4-3 Liverpool.
2-2.
We're saying Collymore thing, troops. And a Collymore thing.
Or Fowler, because he did it the year after.
Yeah. Fowler as well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
I'm showing my fucking age. Fuck, you know. I don't look it, but you know what I mean? Fuck, you know. We're getting there, lads.
Well, they run them games back on the Premier League memories, like vote team all the time, though. So
yeah, especially that celebration as well. Come on,
this is Bonds. Philip Bonds. Collymore closing in. He knows, title gone.
Yo, yeah, legend, man. Yo, he's a legend, man. Them calls there. What's the game? Just gonna be a tough one. 2-2.
We got Thomas the Tank Engine. Take off the bucket hat. You look like a bellend, bro. I'm gonna wear it even more now, you dickhead. You get me? You're coming in here with the name saying Thomas the Tank Engine, bro. Who looks like a bigger dickhead, me or you? I think you, mate. You know what I mean? But it must take one to know one. You feel me? Hold that. Big up.
The hat's fine, by the way. Just turn it to the side.
Nah, this is the perfect way, blood. You get me? Gunner, not Gooner. You feel me? Big up Cass. RWR. To be fair, Isak is bigger than Newcastle United and Shearer, in my opinion. Wow, Shearer as well.
Crazy.
Shearer, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're talking about the top goal scorer in the Premier League era, blood.
Still.
You know what I mean? And he stopped playing football. Bro. He stopped playing football 2006, people. I mean, we're talking 20 years that record stood. You know what I mean? Bit of a wild one there. It's been a fucking minute, blood. Flawless. Is Amorim going to link up?
Months, yeah? Blessings months every time. Catch you Sunday or Monday, yeah? Bless.
Oh, yeah. Monday,
up, bro.
What are you guys talking about?
I'll catch you Sunday or Monday, man. I shout you, yo. This guy's an idiot. Sorry, go on, Troops. What are you gonna say?
Amorim, is he already under pressure, Flawless?
Absolutely.
Because last season he didn't get back-to-back wins all season. You started the season with a defeat.
Please tell them that again. We started the season with a what?
A defeat.
All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you beating Bear Man over that performance.
Yeah. It's like people don't realize that we actually lost the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Saeed don't realize.
It's like, you know, me and Saeed had the back and forth about it. Shout out to Saeed. That's my bro. But yeah,
you should have seen him on Unfiltered last Sunday, bro. They went for like an hour on it.
Me and him was arguing about it. Yeah.
What, did it go off?
Yeah, it went off. Like, Flawless side, we didn't play as well as you're talking about.
Yeah, me and Saeed, it was about an hour and 10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Bro,
yeah, go watch it back, man. I
need to go watch it back because Saeed was talking the most
shit. Yeah, me and Saeed was debating it about the performance.
Next day, blood. You know what I mean?
That's why I said to you, say again about it was a loss because it's like we didn't lose.
That's the thing. Like there was positives, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was still a loss.
To answer your question, yes, he is already under pressure. He was under pressure beforehand anyway. Was the performance against Arsenal better than expected? Yes.
Do you think it was the best performance under Amorim? Because word to Saeed, blood. That's what he said, fam.
No, but it was one of the better ones. I'd say that much. I don't think it was the best, but I think it was one of the better ones. But here's the thing: it was with the bar's in hell. That performance was a 6. All right, we normally perform, let's say hypothetically, at 3. So all right, now we're performing at 6. The 6 isn't good enough, but it's better than what has been. But like I said, was the performance better than expected? Yes, it was. Was it one of the better performances under Amorim? Yes, it was. Was there positives? Also, yes. But overall, not good enough. That's why we didn't get the result. And the manager, large in part, I blame him mostly, to be honest. As good as Mbeumo and Cunha were to be expected, they shown their qualities because they're two very good players. And the individual quality is going to take, that's as far as we're going to go this season. It's based off individual qualities. But people have asked me all summer long, what does Amorim need to do to for you to think he's gonna be? Yeah, we lost the game of Monaco. We lost. Yeah, what was it? Yeah. What would it take for you to turn around your opinion on him? And one of the first things I always say is lineups. And then he puts out a terrible lineup. Troops, let me ask you: when you seen that United lineup, what did you think?
I couldn't believe it, bro. I thought the Jamaican Wi-Fi was high, blood.
There we go, then, people. Hear how Troops.
When I saw Mount, I said what? Mount. When I saw No Sesko, I said, huh? When I saw Dalot, I said, huh?
No, Ahmad.
Even when I saw Bayern there, I was like, huh? What the fuck is this, bro? That did he pick the team go heads or tails? Because it was literally no Ahmad. I was there bro, is what? What the fuck is going? Luke Shaw starting? I said, nah, this is.
See, they're in the chat saying the lineup worked, bro. See them in the chat, they're saying the lineup worked, bro. You lost.
And here the thing is, people, 2 things. Troops is the opposition fan. Hear how he's just spoke about the lineup. Forget my opinion on it. And to anyone in the chat who dislike, go ask. I presume you have Arsenal brethren. Ask them. Ask your Arsenal brethren what did they think of the Manchester United lineup when they seen it, and that will tell you about the lineup. Did the lineup work better? Because I've not got the chat up. Lewis is saying people saying it worked. Yes, to an extent. So if you would have played a better lineup, maybe we get something for the game. If you actually play Ahmad, if you actually play anybody bar Mount, Because Mount's our worst of all the players we can play in the front three. Mount is not, no, he got Ahmad wrong, but no, the rest wasn't right. How is Mount in our front three? He's our worst attacker. You have Embremo, you have Cunha, you have Sesko, you have Xerxes, you have Maino, you have Bruno. Any one of them would have been better in the front three. Any one of them, and I think I'm forgetting someone. What are we talking about here? And then even the substitutions, terrible. Terrible. How are you chasing the game when you bring on Agate and Maguire?
Yeah,
and
when I saw the
on the bench,
one, I said
Xerxes on the bench, and taking 55 minutes to realize, hey, Ahmad was the right choice, and then people are already making excuses. I was told no more excuses this season. Troops, you've mentioned it with Arsenal and Arteta. I was told the same thing with this manager. No more excuses. And all I'm hearing after game week 1, people, game week 1, I'm already hearing excuses. Oh, Sesko wasn't ready.
But he said Sesko's ready.
He did, exactly.
So how's he not ready?
So how's he not ready? But
he literally came out and said he's physically ready.
So the manager said so. The managers consciously picked Mount over Sesko. How's that a good decision? But then on the flip side, let's say hypothetically, you're right in what you're saying, people, that Sesko isn't ready. Why is he not ready? Why is he here so late? Why are we so underprepared going into the season? It's not like we didn't know when the season was starting. So it's either incompetence from the board or it's incompetence from the manager. But it's somewhere there's incompetence. And this is where my issue lies. Taking 55 minutes to bring on Ahmad. That's another excuse I'm hearing after the game. Oh, Ahmad had a knock. 2 things. 1, he looked absolutely fine to me when he got on the pitch. And 2, I've heard anywhere. I've heard nobody say anywhere that Ahmad was injured or Ahmad had a knock. And no one can't tell me. Show me the report. Show me a source. Did the manager say this post-game? Because normally managers will say that. And he looked fine. Maybe he did have a knock. But I didn't see it. And if that's the case, where did he pick this up? Because he played 90 minutes in the last preseason game, which was Fiorentina 8 days before. So where's this not come? Or maybe the manager just picked bad lineups, as we've been saying. As he has been showing, and done last season. And this has been the issue. Yes, bring in better players. But are you going to pick the right lineups? Mount is our worst attacker. And he still made pitch. Look at the bench. Terrible substitutions as well. The positives were mainly Embremo and Cunha. They were the 2 parts because they're 2 quality players. And I expect them to do the business going forward in the season. But they'll be hindered by this manager. This manager is the biggest problem in regards to the team. Without question. Defensively, we're good as well. And I expect us to be because we actually have good individual defenders. When you have the Lit out there, you have Yoro out there, you're probably going to be okay. Shaw from a defense, even though I don't want to see Shaw playing from a defensive standpoint, fine. Same with Heaven, Martinez when he's back, the young kid Fredrickson. But I'm hearing excuses already. Game week 1. But word to my guy Corey AFC, who said this, man, it ain't game week 1, it's game week 39. Because we back in 15th on a minus goal difference. And people will still want to back this. He will still want to back. All right, cool.
So
you know what I'm saying? Now what? Because we
you hammer him out?
Been hammer him out, fam.
Oh.
I've been hammer him out. You shouldn't be in charge now.
I hear it.
Like, you failed your probation period horrendously. Nowhere at any high-level profession can you fail your probation period and still get the job. He has a 25%.
It's like you go on trial, you fuck up the trial, and then they still give you a contract. It don't make sense.
It don't happen. Not at no high levels, but maybe a minimum wage job, they might do that. Minimum wage, but at high-level sport, which this is that elite level of sport. This is Manchester United football. He has a 25% win rate in the league.
Yo, these United fans in the chat, by the way, are sounding like the Chelsea fans on the potch. This is
bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's top reds all over the chat, blood.
Yeah, man. This is Man
top
United
reds everywhere, bro. Even the Arsenal fans.
Hammer him out when they finished 15th and lost to Spurs in the final. That was one game that you lost. Vindicate that.
Even the Arsenal fans are defending Flawless, saying Flawless is not negative. He has standards.
Yeah, there you go, people. You had a good game and you didn't win, and you're back where you were last season. Like,
you can see 25% success rate. He's won 7 league games in his last 28.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How many more things do you need to see? Seven. He has won 7 league games in his last 28.
Brother, I saw Graham Potter at Chelsea had a better win percentage.
Do you
know how bad that is?
Yeah, Everton as well, blood.
Yeah, Lampard at Everton had a better win rate. You know how bad that is?
Yep, he did. 100%. He
like
did.
Freddie Ljungberg was manager at Arsenal for like 4 games. He had a better win rate than Amorim.
Well, absolutely. He did. It's like people don't realize these things. I'm actually trying to find it, but I might have deleted where it was. All the numbers was
you for not getting gassed over a decent performance in a game you lost.
Yeah. Because it's not, because the thing is, people, the game was there to actually be won. And had he played a better lineup, a more attacking lineup, I actually think we get something out of the game.
I agree.
You know, there's a video of a United fan that's been growing his hair every game until they win 5 in a row.
Yep. Mm-hmm. His hair is like his hair's blood. His hair's like Lewis.
My hair by the end of the pot.
His hair's like Lewis's if he undoes his camera.
Basically. And I was doing the same thing until Poch got sacked. I didn't get it either. The man acted like it's okay. I had a good game against Arsenal.
Yeah, bro. And people, again, the game was there to be
well
won
against Arsenal trophy.
Yeah, why I'm being critical is because if we would have put on started more attacking players and had more attacking intent, we probably get something from the game. He put out a lineup to not lose. That is I can't defend that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It looked like a lineup I agree with that. I totally agree with that. He didn't want to lose his first game of the season.
He didn't want to lose.
And he ended up fucking losing it.
Because that's why you go out there with so many defensive players. I even go one further with you, like Bruno, someone who divides opinion, whether you rate him or not. One thing we're all in agreement on with Bruno is final third player. His best assets is getting goals, getting assists, creating. So you take him and move him further away from the goal. Make that make sense. So you're taking a creative player, someone who gets goals and assists, and move him further away. This is why his numbers dried up last season, because he's not a central midfielder. And also on top of that, you are now, we're talking about Martinelli and what Arteta's done with him, you are enhancing his weaknesses because Bruno played his part in the goal. The reason we conceded the corner is because it got cut back across. It was a poor first touch. And because it was a poor first touch, he's played a hospital pass to Euro. And now because he played a hospital pass to Euro's had to clear it out. It's gone for a corner when we've ended up conceding the goal. Because of his first touch and poor decision-making. Bruno giving the ball away. Actually, Bruno making a poor pass against North London opposition. Where have we seen that before?
Europa League final.
Where have we seen that before, people? You see how things repeat. You know, we talk about consistency in regards to good things. When teams are flying, they do things consistently well. How is it again? Another season, and Manchester United have conceded a goal and it's multiple individual. Anyone who watches my match reactions will know this. I talk about this all the time. And why I say our defense overall isn't that bad. Because when we concede goals, more often than not, it's 2, 3, sometimes more individual errors. It was Bruno and Bayern for that goal. Yes, it was a good corner from Rice, but we've contributed to that. 2 players. Ironically, the goalkeeper and
Bayern has to deal with it.
Yeah, Bayern is awful goalkeeping, but Bayern shouldn't be in goal, to my point. Everybody knew at the end of May, Manchester United need to improve their goalkeeping area and their central midfield area. And then the goalkeeping area and the central midfield area have contributed to costing us a goal. That's on the board. Because Amorim shouldn't have those options. But then again, Bruno in central midfield, you could have got rid of him. That's on everybody. Again, people, it's just a domino effect of bad decisions and bad decisions and bad decisions that contribute to these things. Do I think we beat Fulham? Yes, I do think we beat Fulham. Do I think the performance will be good? No. Well, if he don't beat Fulham, we was literally having this conversation yesterday when I was doing the solo Q&A. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, people, please. Was having this, if he don't beat Fulham, these first 5 could get spooky because we got Burnley after that, then it's City and Chelsea. So I asked my chat, how many points do you
think we get in the bag?
Okay, but Lewis, let's say it is. Let's say we don't. Let's say we draw to Fulham, we beat Burnley, lose to City and draw to you. That's 5 points from the first 5 games.
Fuck.
And that's a possibility. We could draw to Fulham.
Amorim could be sucked by flipping international break.
That's if they do that, because Ten Hag should have been sacked by international break, and they had 3 of them.
But you think because they, but you
don't
think
worry, they'll sack him before Chelsea at home like last time.
If this,
we've been here before, bro. Let's get the hat trick first. Oli, then Ten Hag. Now is
if it's still the same as last year, then you get me. They're gonna have to. Maybe you'd hope as a Man United fan they learn from their mistakes and
again,
press the button early.
Said that. Hope. Why can't I trust my board to do the? Hey, you're underperforming. You should be sacked because he shouldn't be in charge now.
Yeah,
Same
true.
way Ten Hag shouldn't have been in charge. Now, how have we gone into 2 seasons in a row with 2 different managers and the manager shouldn't be in charge? And the whole conversation is, when's he going to get sacked? And I don't believe, let's say performances do go bad and results are bad. I don't trust these lot to get rid of him. Ten Hag wasn't their guy. He wasn't their guy. And they kept him for longer than he should have been. This is your choice. So why are you not going to back him further? What are the pros? Someone asked me that in my chat. Someone said no. Someone asked me in my chat, what was it about? Or what if he does this? What if he does that? I said, do you believe he'll do those things? No. So don't ask me no hypotheticals you don't believe in them. Bring me hypotheticals you believe. If you believe he can do something this season, fair dues, tell me why. That's what I want to know. Why? What evidence have you seen outside of the new players? We played better, large in part to that game because Mbeumo and Cunha played. And they're 2 very, very good players, and they've shown their qualities. And I think they'll be the main reason we beat Fulham. I think they'll be the main reason that we beat Burnley. Or is it Sunderland? Whichever, I keep mixing up. I think it's Burnley, but new side. Yeah, it's Burnley. Yeah, Burnley. And then City will be a tough game. Chelsea, even though their record's horrendous at our place, will be a tough game. Don't let him have 5 points or 7 points after 5 games. Because you know what's going to happen? People still going to be here calling me negative and saying, give it time, and he's going to turn it around. And again, it's literally, it's the 22nd of August, 2025. The 22nd of August, 2024, I was having the same conversations as well. See, and this is all well and good, all for it. Why is it taken to the 22nd of August for this to happen? We've needed a goalkeeper since the end of last season. And people can't tell me about his money because they're talking 20 million euros, which is what, like 12 million pounds. So it's not a money thing. Money's there. Yeah, and just incompetence across the board. But we'll see. Hopefully we pack up Fulham. Hopefully we pack up Burnley. And then City and Chelsea will see hopefully as good performances and we get results. So don't let him be on, like I said, 4 points, 5 points, 6 or 7 points after the Chelsea game. But people still gonna make excuses regardless, man, and blame me. I'm held more accountable. People will hold me more accountable on this podcast than they do Amorim managing Manchester United, which is crazy to me. I'm saying they expect more consistency from me and my opinions than they do the manager in regards to the results he's getting us and the performances he's getting us. Same with this terrible board as well. I remember all that. Football is structure. All right. Okay, you're not going to learn about Ineos. Same way I told you a lot about Ten Hag. Same way I told you a lot about Ineos. This is the exact same thing with this guy. Exact same thing. The evidence is there. This isn't before. This isn't what Amorim's done before I'm talking about. This isn't what Ineos have done before what I'm talking about. This is not what Ten Hag's done before. And when I say that before these people were at Manchester United, I'm talking about as of now. We have enough evidence. No back-to-back wins the entire time you've been here. All right, man. Oh, January to May picked up 15 points. Give me a break. I got five wins in 5 months. All of a sudden, you're going to win 4 or 5 games in a row. All right.
Prediction for the Fulham game.
2-1. Cunha and Mbeumo bag.
2-1 Fulham. I think you lose again, blood.
You know what? I'm happy to not be watching. It's cool. I'm going to be in West London, but I ain't going to be watching that.
Sunday?
Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm going to be in West London, but I won't be watching. So, yeah. Well,
they got Fulham playing at home on the same day. So they can do it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 United as well. I think they'll win.
Big up Dawid. Troops, AFTV fell off when you left. When you go into a game. I don't know, blood. You get me, Car? I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. I don't know, blood. I'll be real with you, lot, blood. I don't know. Big up Shogun. I agree with Flawless. The way our fans praise a loss against Arsenal was disgusting. We are becoming more and more like Arsenal fans with our towel.
You know what's crazy about Shogun? Them same fans that will praise that performance against Arsenal will laugh at Arteta and sing second again, ole, ole, and all this for them falling short. Nah. Okay.
Big up Bareles. Amorim and Eric Ten Hag ain't bad. United's board, absolute shit.
I half agree with it. Our board is absolute shit, but they're both also bad, yes. Because you can still do better under this board. That's what it is. You can still control the controllables. The lineup is nothing to do with the board. even though you should, because even though you would like to have better options, he chose to play those players. You chose to play Mount. You chose to play Dalot. You chose to play Bruno and Casemiro as a pivot. You chose to play Shaw, even though he played. You chose to play Bayende. You chose these things. That's not on the board. You had other options available. They might not all necessarily be better, but we know what those options don't work because we've seen it for long enough. So try different things. Right.
Other weekend games. Let me just get some predictions from the man them real quick. Lunchtime kickoff tomorrow. Man City, Tottenham.
City 3-0. 3-1, sorry.
3-1. 3-2 City. Tottenham
1-1.
Tottenham always give them a little problem. Bournemouth Wolves. 3 o'clock kickoffs tomorrow. Bournemouth 3-1.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I'm going to go another 1-1.
Burnley Sunderland. 1-0 Burnley.
1-1. How to be?
2-2. I haven't picked a winner yet.
Brentford Villa.
Ah, okay, yeah, here we go. So 2-0 Villa.
Yes, 2-0.
2-1 Villa. Sunday's games, Palace Forest.
Everything that's going on at Forest is crazy with Nuno. He might be leaving, beefing the ownership.
Palace Forest. Oh, that's going to be a classic.
Yeah. But no Eze, isn't it?
Fuck, I missed that.
I'm going to go 1-0 Palace.
2-1 Palace.
2-0 Palace. No. 3-2 Palace, actually. I see a lot of goals.
Everton Brighton. 2-0 Everton.
2-1 Brighton.
It's their first game in their new stadium.
Ah, shit, yeah, it is.
1-1.
I don't rate Everton like that.
1-1, Lou, yeah. We say 2-1 Brighton, Flawless, yeah?
Nah, 2-2. Thanks for reminding me it's their first game. 2-2, yeah.
And that's it, people. Another episode wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You get me? Big up the man them as always, blood. Lewis, Flawless, Monts. Big up the gang every time, blood. You lot make sure you subscribe to the gang. Link in the description as always, blood. You get me? It's always there, blood. It's not going nowhere. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on your way out as well. We're on 640 likes. Let's try to get this up to 1K ASAP, blood. You understand? Big up the chat. Big up the mods, them. Big up the super chatters as well, blood. Lewis, you're going live at 6:30, you know?
Yeah, 6:30. Watch alongside.
You're going live at 10, innit, Flawless?:30
probably be like 10:30 and that. Just gotta run around, do some more stuff. But yeah, 10:30, that's the aim. So I'm trying to get back and do what I need to do.
So because Lewis is going in like an hour and a half, we're gonna redirect to Lewis, blood. You get me?
All right, bless. Appreciate it.
Big up the bro as always, blood. Like I said, you lot drop a like on your way out. Watch alongs are back from tomorrow, midday. I'll be here for.
Oh, actually, if you want, I think Monts is about to go live.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you're about to go live.
All right, let's go to Peanut Head. Has he even? Yep, he has set it. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, Peanut is going live at 5, blood. So we're gonna redirect to BSB. You get me? You don't make sure you go over there and show that Peanut Head the love, blood. Subscribe to the gang over here. Like I said, back tomorrow midday for Man City, Tottenham. Then obviously Arsenal, Leeds at 4:30, and then Sunday we're gonna do Fulham Man United, blood. You get me? We're gonna do the Fulham Man United game. So content for the people them this weekend, blood. Man, them enjoy Carnival. You get me? Stay safe out there and them thing there, blood. You understand? And yeah, because of the Carnival, we will do the pod on Tuesday. So keep your eyes out on the socials. Saeed show will drop Monday because Saeed ain't going Carnival. So Saeed show will drop Monday. But yeah, back again. We'll be back on Tuesday. You lot enjoy your weekend. Slap a like. We're out, people.
Cheers.
Big up.